wax and what is fornication, what is adultery, something over.
You know why?
Should. But then everybody got in their mind what it is and what it ain't, you know what I'm saying? Instead of what the script said. It's just like when we was asking a while back what love is. Remember, everybody in here had a different answer.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And we went to the script. We were like, what is love? Is it an emotion? Is it a feeling you get when you see a fine woman? What is it? Right? Like if I asked a little bro, what's your name? Huh? Tone, if I asked you just real quick, just give an example. If I asked you what is love, what's your answer?
No wrong answer.
Hold on, bro. Let him talk. Let him talk. What is love? Is it a feeling? Is it action? What is it?
It's a feeling.
See, that's what I'm saying. Good job.
To me, love is a learned emotion.
A learned emotion.
Okay, Don, what is love?
You don't know?
You don't come out love.
Now trip off this. That's what's up. Now trip off this. Now once you get your answer, according to what the script gonna say, right? Tomorrow you asked 100 people or any. You don't know what it is. So we got 3 people that don't know what love is. I mean, it's okay.
No.
It's okay.
It is because I want them to get this.
Yeah.
No.
But today, like, look, what we gonna do? We gonna quiz you. After you get your answer, I'm coming right back to twin, come right back to you, Tone. Once the answer come out, right? And then ask yourself, well, dang, do I really love so-and-so? Is it just lip service? You understand? Is it a feeling like, you know that feeling you get when you see a beautiful woman? You a man, right? When you see a beautiful woman, a bad woman, you be like, dang. Like, hey, right. Is that feeling, now is that love? Is I want to talk to her instantly. Is that love?
No, that ain't love.
What is that? What you call that?
Yeah,
That's happiness. Okay, that was up.
Now, is that the same love you love your parents with? Is it a different kind of love? Is it 2 different kind of love?
No, I could never love nobody as much as I love my mom.
Now I just asked y'all what was love. Y'all love y'all mama and daddy, right? Right? Twins, right? But y'all just say y'all don't know what love is. He said, ain't nothing top his love off of his mama. Right?
That's right.
Okay, so once you get in here, y'all see what love really is. Then ask yourself the question again.
All right. Right. All right. I'm saying about, look, everybody got their own opinion on what it is. But when we go into what God say, now trip off that. How many people tell you every day they love you? You understand? But it ain't adding up to the definition that God say what it is. All right? That's what we at. Mon, Eleazar, grab 2 John for me, y'all. The book of 2 John. 2 John verse 6. But trip off this. This is how direct this scripture is. Again, the Bible is totally different than what you see in church on Sunday. Don't confuse the two. Totally different. What you see in church on Sunday is Christmas tree bowing, swine eating, Easter egg hunting. Like bunnies don't lay eggs. You know that, right? You ain't never tripped about bunnies don't lay eggs? You ever heard about Easter and all that? Right? They're going Easter egg hunts and all that. Bunnies don't lay eggs. But a bunny is a mammal. It has other little bunnies. It don't lay eggs and eggs hatch. Chickens lay eggs. Now trip off this. That means we've been raised doing a ritual to something we don't know nothing about. That's what bro was trying to get at you earlier about. You feel me? But Easter egg hunting is not in the Bible, nowhere. But everybody in church, they do that. Resurrection Sunday. Right? All right, so look, 2 John. 2 John, Hebrew. The letter of John. 2 John. Hit that verse 6 for me. Now trip off this. That's just one aspect. That's just one aspect. That what we've been doing our whole life that ain't even in the Bible. Right? That's just one. We can talk about a whole bunch of stuff that ain't in there. 2 John verse, it's only one chapter. So 2 John. All right. What that verse 6 say?
And this is love.
And hold on. Slow down. And hey, turn around, Hebrew. You know, let's get it. All right. Yeah. It's all good. Now trip off this. And this is love. We go right to no fumbling, no guessing where it's at. Right to it.
Okay.
All right. So 2 John verse 6. What it say?
And this is love. That we walk after his commandments. That his commandment, that as ye have heard from the beginning,
right?
Ye shall walk in.
Now trip off that. What you just get out of that? This is love. What is love? What does it say?
That we walk after His commandments. This is it. This is the commandment that is, as ye have heard from the beginning, you shall walk in it. So
love is the walking or keeping or guarding of God's commandments. That's been the same thing since the beginning, Genesis. So my question, since you know what love is, since we all think we know what love is, now you know what got to do with the Most High or God's commandments. My next question is, do you know what God's commandments? So how could you ever love anybody? How could they say they love you if they ain't keeping the commandments? For instance, trip off this. I love you by not stealing from you because what? Thou shalt not steal. I love you by not shedding innocent blood or taking your life because thou shalt not murder, which means shed innocent blood. Not you can't defend yourself. I don't go up and kill you for nothing. See? I love you by not taking what's yours. If that's your woman, I can't take her. That's your woman. That's because thou shalt not commit adultery. Thou shalt not covet. So you love man, whether it's your brothers, your wife, your cousins, you love somebody by keeping the order and instructions that God gave on how we're supposed to act with one another. If anybody, in other words, I can tell you I love you, but then steal from you. I don't love you. I can tell you I love you, but then say, nigga, I saw Tone out there doing this and God knows what, and I can lie on you. That's bearing false witness. I don't love you then. So love ain't a learned emotion. Love is action. You see that? Go ahead, ask your question.
But what if it's like you though? Like every time you tell somebody you love them, you mean all those things all at once. You know what I'm saying? Like, I love you because I love you because I won't steal from you. I love you because I'm not gonna kill you. I love you because that's how I mean it when I tell somebody I love them. Like all my homeboys, I love you, they say I love you too. But I know some people don't really, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, no doubt. I mean, I hear you on that, but see, what we learn is love ain't emotion. It's action. It's and what you're doing. Today we've been trying to tell everybody, whoa, I love you. Love you, bruh. You understand? But then the actions that we do don't add up to what we're saying. All right, I give you another example. Grab John, for regular John. John 14 and 15. So far what we learned, love is what? It's an action. What action though? Following God's commandments. So what you need to do is learn God's commandments, bro. Learn them like the back of your hand, like you know the rules to the streets. John chapter 14, the Gospel of John chapter 14, verse 15. And then I need Nehemiah. You can grab for me 1 John 3. 1 John 3, I believe it's 14 through 16. I believe it is. John 14 and 15. The Gospel of John 14 and 15. John chapter 14. Hold on. You pulling it up, twin? John 14?
Yeah. Okay.
John 14 and 15. What did it say, Hebrew?
If ye love me, keep my commandments.
Do what?
Keep my commandments.
What the color are the words?
Red.
That's red, so that means the Son of God is talking. Who you know, you ever heard of Jesus Christ? Well, Jesus Christ he looked just like us up in here. He's from Northeast Africa, Israel, Jerusalem. You understand? Woolly hair, dark skin, all that's in the Bible about him. Was murdered, you know what I'm saying, unjustly. You understand? Was the greatest man that ever walked this planet. You directly related to him. See what I'm saying? Like we out his same exact nation. So if they was to ask you who you are nationwide, don't reply with the color of your shoes. There's no nation on the planet called black. All right? There's no nation on the planet called African American. Everybody has a nation, a nationality, fathers they go back to. But we out the Israelite nation of the Bible, God's chosen people. You know, it ain't just us, you too. Because if you know or not. All right, so the Son of God say what? Read that from the top again.
If ye love me, keep my commandments. And I will pray thee, Father, and he shall give thee another comforter, that he may abide with you forever. even the spirit of truth, whom the world cannot receive, because it seeth him not.
The spirit of truth can't be received by the world. So everybody claiming they got the spirit of God in them, the majority of the world is down with the devil. It ain't hard to see. Just open your eyes. You be like, well, dang, all right, if it's about keeping God's commandments, ain't nobody keeping. You can't keep what you don't know. You don't know them. It ain't just you. I mean, ask the pastor. Ask anybody in your family as a preacher. Like, what's God's 10 commandments? They either gonna tell you we ain't gotta do that no more, or they gonna get to fumbling. They don't know them, huh? But if your favorite song came on right now, who's your favorite rapper? What's your favorite song? All right, so in other words, your favorite song came on right now by a lot of your favorite rappers. You can sing it word for word. Yeah. All right, so had we learned the commandments and was going through it like that, you would know them. Even if you hadn't heard that. If some Tupac came on right now, I know it. I know it. Pop died back in '96. You understand? But if one of his songs came on right now, 9 times out of 10, I know every lyric in the song. Repetition is all I'm getting at. You feel me? Like if it had been taught to you, it'd have been repetitious, constantly repeated. Pledge of allegiance. And stand in the school. I pledge allegiance to the flag. Star Spangled Banner. You still know how to ride a bike? I ain't rode a bike in years. You understand? But still know how to ride. In other words, had it been taught to you, you would still know it. So that means the preacher ain't teaching it. You got people go to church? You been to church? Yeah. All right. Do they teach the commandments of God in church? No, they don't. So they not teaching what then? They're not teaching how to love the Lord. They're not teaching the love of God, which means they teaching hatred and death. That's crazy, y'all. That's wild, ain't it? Yeah, because it's the truth. It's the truth. Give me one more. Give me one more. Need you can grab that 1 John 3 for me. 16 through 18, and we're gonna get into what fornication is. These little jokers need to know that too. Hey. 1
John 3.
How many girlfriends you got, man?
No, I don't want that.
You don't want that. Look at her mom. Look at his mom over there. She's shaking her head. That's right, son. They ain't gonna last long. They ain't gonna last long.
And out.
They ain't gonna last long. Look at Dave over there. Don't ask me.
I'm hoping too.
I'll be 6'5" next year. Next year. I get that for me, D. 1 John 3. 1 John 3, 16 through 18, just real quick so we can see what it is. And showing you how the scripture tell you don't love in word. You ain't all that, kill all that rapping. Everybody talking about I love you. I love you, hear it all the time. You feel me? Even from family members, somebody tell you they love you, but it be turned right around and slander you because of what you believe. He a black Jew, girl. Like cousins. Aunties. Everybody, I love you. I used to change your Pampers. Huh? It'd be at all your little birthday parties, your party poppers. But now you're like, well, auntie, no, I'm in the Bible for real now. You know what I'm saying? Can we talk about it? Hell no. No, ain't no talking. What are you, a Muslim now? You get all that talk. And then everybody go around and start trying to slander you. We ain't no Muslims. We reading out the Bible. Same Bible everybody got. All right, Nee, you got that? Pull that for me.
Got it.
Let's get her done.
Oh no. 1 John 3, 16.
Yeah.
Hereby perceive we the love of God.
Yeah.
Because he laid down his life for us.
Wow.
And we are to lay down our lives for the brethren.
That's major. If every black man in America, if every Hebrew in America thought like that, we'd be a powerful nation. You got every brother that you see ready not only to live for the brother next to him, but to die for him. You think the police be at the gun all this time? Nah.
You will see the phones come out with the boys.
Oh, no.
Niggas rushing them cops.
Yeah. Yeah. You see how real this is? He like, look, if you really love your people, you be ready to die for them. In righteousness we talking about, not because he went and robbed something or raped something, or, clapped up the city or something. But in righteousness, you understand? That's my brethren right there. So if it's time to rock, it's just time to rock. That's what Christ did. He laid his life down so you could have life. Now, I think if we all lived and thought like that, we'd be too powerful. They wouldn't even be able to deal with us. Period. So perceive the love of God that we willing to lay down our lives for our brothers. God laid down his life for us. We ready to lay down our life for the brothers. Wow. You willing to do that in the streets being negative.
For your homeboy.
How much more in righteousness? You ready to do that and go to the gates of hell. Or go sit in the penitentiary for 30 years. And don't know a lick about the love of God. You see? So if we applied this scripture right here, man, we'd be mighty. We'd be mighty. The police would be thinking 100 times more than messing with somebody, because they'd be like, look, we're gonna have to kill every last one of them. We ain't got enough bullets. Every last one of them ready to die right now. That's what the Bible's talking about. His brotherhood is powerful. But we gotta operate in righteousness. What else to say, Hebrew?
Verse 17.
Yeah.
But whoso hath this world's good, and seeth his brother have need, and shutteth up his bowels of compassion from him, how dwelleth the love of God in him?
Yeah, like if your peoples need something and you got it, but you ain't willing to give it over, you ain't got no love in you. I love you. I'm hungry. Refrigerator full of food, but you ain't gonna cook them nothing to eat. Like, what is all that? Know what I'm saying? Lint in my pockets. Your pockets on swole. You ain't willing to. So kill all the rapping. Everybody claim they love somebody, but when they know they people need it and they got it, they ain't willing to give it over because they love is just lip service. It ain't real. Because if it was real, you ready to die for them. It was real, you willing to take the coat off your back and give it to them because they in need. You see what I'm saying? All right, what else to say? Where you at?
Verse 18.
Yeah.
My little children, let us not love in word.
Let us not love in what?
Let us not love in word.
Kill all the rapping. Kill all that rapping. Everybody quick to say I love you in lip service. The Bible says that let us not love in word. Show me with your actions you down. Only your actions mean something in the eyes of God. What you do is more important than, you feel me, what you're called. And the Bible is about action. It's about character. A Hebrew means you've been crossed over. You've been reborn. You know what I'm saying? That's what Hebrew means. So let us not love in word. All right, what else to say?
Neither in tongue, but in deed and in truth.
But in deed and in truth. So in action. You see what I'm saying? Back to showing you that love is action. So you understand? Love is what? What action? Following what? Following what? Following God's commandments. Now, before you leave, we can give you where to go read. You got a Bible at home? You ain't got one, you can have mine. All right? Now, when you leave, we're going to give to you where you can go read about God's commandments. Study them deals. Back and forth like you know your favorite song. You understand? And in that way, you can be displaying the love of God. So when you run across your homeboys, they can start changing their lives. Okay?
Your light is shining. They're seeing you. We've been trendsetters. You got Chinese over there with afros rapping and ching chong ching. Ching chong ching.
But it makes sense, huh? Twin, what is love? Talk to me. Action, what action? Following God's commandments. Do you know God's commandments? You don't know them? You got a Bible though at the crib. It's time to start. It's time to learn and apply them. Not just know them, but you have to apply God's commandments. That means in your speaking, in your action, how you dealing with your loved ones, how you out here in the streets dealing. Everything you do is supposed to be the Most High manifesting through. You do that by applying the rules that you've learned about. What's love, twin? What kind of action? There you go. So now y'all know what love is. You done learn more sitting in here in 5 minutes than you ever learned going to church your whole life. That's just real. You understand? Now ask your church going people what is love and see if they give you what the Bible says.
It's mama's apple pie on Sunday.
All right, now look. Fornication, right? Let's go to 1 Corinthians 5. Eleazar, Razor Ramon. Well, good to see you, Hebrew.
Yeah.
What's up with them short leggers, man? But I'm grown short leggers. What's up with it?
The middle leggers.
We ain't having enough time.
You ain't got no time?
We gonna have to sit down.
They still breathing though, right?
Yeah, everybody fine.
Hallelujah. We need to get on nephew and them.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ain't no thing.
Yeah.
That's what we do, you know. Dave, what's love, Hebrew? What kind of action? That's what I'm talking about. First Corinthians chapter 5.
Boo-boo. What's love?
Come on out here, Bobo. She ain't done doing her.
What's love, boo-boo?
Yeah,
She said it. Bobo said it all, Lo.
Yeah, boo-boo. Love ain't putting spot in people's heart.
All right, 1 Corinthians 5, Hebrew.
One.
First, yeah, you know the one. Start the right there at one. Where we're gonna get right to it. Where it's talking about that fornication, the unlawful sexual act. Yeah, one, and then grab Leviticus 18 after that. Go ahead. 1 Corinthians 5 and 1. What does it say?
1 Corinthians 5 and 1.
Yeah.
It is reported commonly
Uh-huh.
that there is fornication among you,
Wow.
and such fornication as in not so much as named among the Gentiles.
Now hold on. He said it's reported commonly. That means it's known all over the world. This is how y'all get down. This ain't no secret matter. Everybody know when you talk about the assembly at Corinth, them Negroes got loose loins. There's a lot of loin warfare going on. Yeah, these heathens ain't even getting down high. Y'all getting down. Y'all breaking headboards and all types. Clowning on the other side of midnight. Okay, what does it say, Hebrew?
That one should have his father's wife.
There go an action right there. That one should have what?
His father's wife.
Now that mean either you didn't lay with your mama or your stepmama, which would make you what we call it today. I mean, yeah, look, we say it like it's the end thing. Right. Motherfucker better not. And motherfucker better. Then motherfucker
I wish your mother.
MF. That's an actual curse. That's a curse word now. You know, certain things like damn or whatever ain't no curse word. Damn is in the Bible. But when you just calling people MFers, that's a curse with a judgment right behind it. You're not supposed to be having relations with your mama or your stepmom.
It's your father's dick.
Now see, so we have a sex crime right here, right? Hopefully ain't nobody in her involved in that. But if you are, repent, get that together. It's a famous brother in the Bible that was convicted of that.
Straight up.
Jacob's firstborn, Reuben. Reuben laid with one of his daddy wives. He went and got with Jacob's wife, one of his wives he had. And laid with her. Couldn't contain himself. Had the wine was flowing. Me over there laughing.
Yeah, I just bumped it.
But you know what I mean? Look, the wine was flowing. But when you get into that testament of Reuben, yeah. He the one that found the mandrakes in the field. You know, mandrakes give off that property, you know, that smell. It has the same quality as what people know today as marijuana. Yeah.
Go ahead, shake it good.
Yeah. It's called the love apple. It's an aphrodisiac. It's something you take to heighten the, you know, the sexual whatever. So Reuben laid with his father's wife. You feel me? So technically he became an MF. So that ain't no cool word to be saying. You understand? So look, Hebrew, I need you to go back, Ramon, grab Leviticus 18 for me. Let's go show the sex crimes real quick. Show you how real this get. Yeah, go back to Leviticus 18. Let's go back to the Old Testament. Because if it's fornication, if it's against God's law, then we got to read about it in the law of God. All right? Start at verse 4, start at verse 1. Because there's physical fornication and spiritual fornication. Leviticus the 18th chapter. Yeah, the first few verses could cover
Leviticus 18.
One, you want to start at one.
You say started one?
Yeah, start at 1.
Yeah, but we aiming for 8. I want to read 8 first so we can show what we just read in the New Testament. And then we can jump back up and go read some more of what it is.
Leviticus 18 and 8. The nakedness of thy father's wife shalt thou not uncover. It is thy father's nakedness.
You see that? We're at Leviticus 20 and 11 for me. Trip off that. It say the nakedness of thy father's wife you shall not uncover. And 11. It is your father's nakedness. So what we read about in 1 Corinthians 5, one should have his father's wife. We read about it in the law of the Bible. You don't uncover your father's nakedness. In other words, you don't lay with your father's wife, whether it be your mama or your stepmama.
You know, dad, you know, you saw that movie Friday, you know what I'm saying? This is his uncle, but his uncle had, you know, a woman he had up in there. And she kept pushing up on him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Sometimes we had these parents, our fathers had these girls, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, that shit. You ain't gonna be messing. If it's your father, it's your father. But you know, we kick it so hard, you know, we think it's cool, we kicking it with our father and dead with it.
Yeah, that's showing you our off thinking as a people. You understand? It has to be in order if that's what you're going to do. It can't be out of order. Read at 20 and 11 so we can get a little deeper into it. What does it say?
Leviticus 20 and 11.
Yeah.
And the man that lied with his father's wife have uncovered his father's nakedness. Both of them shall surely be put to death.
Ooh.
Their blood shall be upon them.
You see the judgment for that? Like, had we been in our land and our own government, if that was found out, they'll drag you to the brick pile over there. They end that wickedness immediately. You get stoned. What we call a brick shower today. You get a brick shower. You feel me? And everybody be like, man, what's that new pile over there? Oh, that's bro over there was laying with his father's woman. It's over, yeah. That's him up under there. You feel me? And then everybody would know, look, we ain't supposed to be doing that. All right. So going back to Leviticus 18, right? Start at verse 1, and let's read about some of these sex crimes. That's what fornication is. It just means sex crime. Sex crime. Now, it may be some things that the people say is fornication that ain't. Feel me? It may be some stuff on here that you didn't know was fornication.
Well, I guess when they make them listed, these were the illicit accidents.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
But I just know, like when you're single, and you say, you think somebody you like, and y'all have intercourse, and then they consider marriage right there.
Well, look, a marriage, to make it simple, is a lifelong committed relationship. That's what it is. You get into it expecting it to be lifelong. Now, today, some things go haywire and go left field. You understand? So, marriage is a committed relationship, consummated with sex. There's people in the Bible had sex with harlots. They weren't married to them. So, just because you lay with somebody don't mean that's your woman. It has to be some type of covenant. You understand? Yeah, y'all really, yeah, because there's no girlfriend and boyfriends in the Bible. Yeah, ain't none of that. You know what I'm saying? Now, a one-night stand, a jump off, you feel me? What they call casual sex. No, that ain't marriage, and call it what it is. That's horrible. That's just you trying to get you something off. That's it. Yeah, Leviticus 18 and other spots like Deuteronomy, where it say you ain't supposed to make a harlot or whores out of the daughters of Israel. You feel me? That's what's happening. Like, if you ain't got plans to beat with her, and you just damaging her for the next brother. You feel me? So what is that? What are you doing? It's just order. You feel me? What's that? Deuteronomy 23 and 17. You are not supposed to make whores out of the daughters of Israel. You understand? And look, growing up in our culture, up under our laws, we understood that. That's why they was getting married young back then. They understood. Like, women were raised from the womb to be women. Men were raised from the womb knowing how to build houses and you know what I'm saying, learn how to take care of what it is. Today, everything's backwards. Men don't know how to be men. Women don't know how to be women. You feel me? Everything's backwards. All you know how to do is play Xbox. All you know how to do is watch TV.
But they did the wrong thing. They don't know their roles. We have to be lawful with them until.
Yeah, what we need to do is we got a big job to do in reteaching the instructions of God to our people. Because regardless if you know or not, what they tell you in court, ignorance is no excuse for breaking the law. If the younger generation jacked up, it's because the generation before them dropped the ball. That's all it is. Yeah. Yeah. That's the beautiful thing about the Most High. You can always, as long as you ain't did nothing that's unforgivable, you can always, especially if you can repent from all that, whoredom and all that. Once you find out what it is, hold on, let me get this together. I'm tripping. You feel me? Before I get took out for being an enemy of the Most High. You see? So as long as you got breath in your body, the Bible tell you a living dog is better than a dead lion. You understand? As long as you got breath in your body, you can always repent and turn away from that and dedicate your life to the Most High. All right, so where we at, Hebrew? Let's get her done.
Leviticus 18:1. For the Lord spoke unto Moses, saying, Speak unto the children of Israel, say unto them, I am the Lord your God.
So speak unto who?
Speak unto the children of Israel.
Yeah.
And say unto them,
right.
I am the Lord thy God.
So right out the gate, he told Moses, tell them, I'm your God. Speak unto my people. Let them know. What did it say?
After the doings of the land of Egypt, where ye dwelt, shall you not do.
You hear that? Everybody love to be Kemet today. Hotep, brother. Hotep, brother. That's what you. Yeah. Hey, won't you Google an image for her? Google an aunt. Show to me. And we ain't supposed to learn the ways of them Egyptians. You feel me? And look, those were dark-skinned people like us. Yeah. So everybody be on some black power. Nah, G. Nah. Nah, it's wicked dark-skinned Negroes too. When you done talking, you feel me? Just because you a dark-skinned nation don't make you righteous. Now, he said, you know, y'all just got out of Egypt. Y'all just got out of bondage, right? Man, don't be bringing that madness into this promised land right here. Don't do what they were doing because Egypt was doing this. The land of Canaan, when we was going, they were doing all this we finna read.
Right.
Yeah. So what it is, the Most High hold his people to a high standard morally. If you down with the Most High, the fact of the matter is you can't do everything you want to do. What else say, bro?
After the doings of the land of Egypt where you dwelt shall you not do. And after the doings of the land of Canaan, whether I bring you shall you not do. Neither shall ye walk in their ordinances.
You see that? So later for the laws and the rules of Canaan, the doings of Egypt and the doings. So look, you leaving from Egypt, you going to the land of Canaan. What you see them doing, you don't do. You totally separate. Yeah. Yeah. And just like sis just said, it's the same here in America. You can take them words out and put America in there. Or Babylon. You feel me? You don't, just because you see America okaying homosexual marriage, you don't do it because you know better. You see that? So even though you may see wickedness, you don't never conform to it. You understand? You understand, Hebrew? Just because you see wickedness don't mean you do it. Feel me? Hold yourself to a high standard. Walk in honor. You feel me? Man, walk in this deal like you own the earth. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I was called to be holy. Holy means set apart, separate. You feel me? We wasn't called to integrate and learn their ways. That was not what the Lord called us to do. He called us to be separate and dedicated to him. All right, what did it say, Hebrew?
Leviticus 18, verse 4. Ye shall do my judgments and keep my ordinances.
Right.
To walk therein, I am the Lord your God. You shall therefore keep my statutes and my judgments, which if a man do, he shall live in them. I am the Lord.
I am. See, he knows how he keep announcing himself. I'm the Most High. Do my ordinances. If a man do that, he shall walk in them. I'm your God. All right, come on. What else to say?
None of you shall approach to any that is near of kin to him to uncover their nakedness. I am the Lord.
He keeps saying, I am the Lord.
Third cousin, fourth cousin. And that's what the Egyptians used to do. They used to marry all their brothers and their sisters.
Yeah, look, we're going to get into it. Because there's certain things that's lawful. You understand?
Hold on.
Yeah, it's certain things that's lawful that today you look at as taboo. Not saying like I would, you know what I'm saying? I'll give you an example.
There was circumstances behind it.
Like, put it this way, like
Naomi.
I ain't even talking about that. You just said cousins.
Yeah.
Like first cousins. Right? Like your father and his and your aunt, brother and sister. Right? No, I ain't no, look. Nobody's saying, you feel me, because of where I understand it. I'm saying we can't call certain things a sin that ain't a sin. That's all I'm saying. For example, I'm about to give one. I'm about to give an example. Jacob, our forefather. He was sent to where to go find a wife. He was sent to his uncle, Laban. Yeah, because that was his uncle and them daughters. Rachel and Leah. You feel me? In other words, trip off this. Jacob had a mama named Rebecca. Okay? Had a mama named Rebecca. Rebecca had a brother named Laban. Okay? Laban had daughters named Rachel and Leah. Rebecca had sons named Jacob and Esau. That would make them first cousins. You see what I'm saying? As we read this list right here, you won't find that as being a fornication, an unlawful sexual act. It gets specific on who you can and can't. But the first cousins and the second cousins and the third, you won't find it. You won't find it in there. Even though we wouldn't rock like that today, because it's just, it may be lawful, but it may not be expedient. But we can't call it a sin either. You understand? What did it say, Hebrew?
Say, the nakedness of thy father or the nakedness of thy mother shall thou not uncover. She is thy mother. Thou shalt not uncover her nakedness.
Thou shalt not uncover her nakedness. You see that?
Wait, hold on.
Go ahead. Yes,
we on 7. I'm sorry. Leviticus 18.
No, you're fine.
Go ahead, sister.
Where it's saying, none of you shall approach to any that is near of kin to him. What does that mean? To uncover
what he doing? The verses after it is about to break down every example of near the kin.
Right.
Every verse after is about to go into the near of kin and what you can't do. All right. So you can't get at your father. Read that verse again.
Thy nakedness of thy father or the nakedness of thy mother shall thou not uncover. She is thy mother. Thou shalt not uncover her nakedness.
You can't lay with your mom.
The nakedness of thy father's wife shalt thou not uncover. It is thy father's nakedness. The nakedness of thy sister, the daughter of thy father, or the daughter of thy mother, whether she be born at home or born abroad, even the nakedness you shall not uncover.
You can't get with your sister. You see that?
Yeah. Had a whole nother
No. Ain't none of that. Breaking down the next of kin you can't get with. Now look, if you was to get with that, that would be a sex crime. And that's considered fornication. That's how when we went to 1 Corinthians 5:1, the next verse is going to break down 1 Corinthians 5:1. It's the very thing they was doing. Paul called it fornication. So fornication simply means a sex crime in the eyes of the Most High. So everything you label for fornicating, it never probably ain't even fornicating. You may not like what's going on, but it's not a fornication in the eyes of the Most High. All right, come on, Hebrew. What is
Verse 9.
Yeah.
The nakedness of thy sister, the daughters of thy father, or the daughter of thy mother, whether she be born at home or born abroad, even their nakedness thou shalt not uncover.
Come on.
Thy nakedness of thy sons, daughters, or of thy daughter's daughter, even their nakedness thou shalt not uncover, for there is thy own nakedness.
Yeah, so your son's daughter is your grandchild. See that? You can't lay with your grandchildren. That's your nakedness. You see? So we going over all two. You talking about the illicit. That's what it is. The illegal sexual acts that you is not supposed to be getting down. Look at the top of this Leviticus 18 in my script. It say unlawful sexual relations. What's unlawful? All right, come on, Hebrew.
Okay, so we on 11. The nakedness of thy father's wife, daughters. The nakedness of thy father's wife's daughters begot. What? Wait a minute.
Come on.
The nakedness of thy father's wife's daughter. Okay, I'm just making sure.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Begotten of thy father, she is thy sister. Thou shalt not uncover her nakedness.
No doubt. There's a story in the Bible of David. David's son raped his sister. She was like, look, don't bring this wickedness in Israel. He like, woman, whatever. Yeah, his other son came and killed him behind that. Bodied him like, nigga, you tripping. You know what I'm saying? And what's so crazy was he had so much lust that he couldn't even think straight. He was going crazy over it. You know what I'm saying? And then as soon as that moment of pleasure was over, man, he treated her like she was a 50-cent skank. Get up out of her. Bye. Yeah. Like, come on over here and cook me some food. And come on. Rubbing all on her, doing all type. And then he tried to take her. You know, she was like, look, don't do that. You feel me? Like, that's going to cause all type of madness in Israel. He said, whatever. He had his way with her. As soon as it was over, he like, yeah, whatever. Peace. That a dope. D-A-D-E-D-O. That a dope. Bye. You feel me? But that was abomination. Okay? Come on, Hebrew.
Verse 12.
Yeah.
Thou shalt not uncover the nakedness of thy father's sister. She is thy father's near kinswoman.
So your father's sister is your who? That's your aunt. You ain't lay with your aunt.
Verse 13.
Now look, this was going down in Egypt and Canaan. That's why he said, you don't do this, because don't do what they doing. Because this is what they doing right here. They, in other words, no boundaries. Ain't no boundaries. Yeah. Whatever you want to, however you want to get down, if the wind blow a certain way, have that. All right, come on, Hebrew.
Verse 13.
Yeah.
Thou shalt not uncover the nakedness of thy mother's sister, for she is thy mother's near kinswoman.
That's your aunt the other way. That's your aunt the other way, right? Go ahead.
Thou shalt not uncover the nakedness of thy father's brother. Thou shalt not approach to his wife. She is thy aunt.
Yeah. Come on.
Thou shalt not uncover the nakedness of thy daughter-in-law. She is the son's wife. Thou shalt not uncover her nakedness.
So you can't lay with your son's wife? Sound crazy and taboo, but a lot of that's going on. Especially in this age of Facebook, and they be posting all type of stuff on Facebook. It'd be crazy. Matter of fact, that one, it was a post, I think it was like last year. Mother and son was all hooked up. He had got his mama pregnant.
Yeah.
She 40, he 20.
Yeah, I think that.
Yeah, knocked his mama up.
That's letting you know the world is sick.
Yeah.
They do what they want to do. No limits. Hey,
First, I don't think you ever heard you say the judgment like that.
He gonna have a brother and a son at the same time.
He gonna have a brother and a son at the same time. Little bro caught it. Evil. Let's read, Hebrew.
Verse 16.
Yeah.
Thou shalt not uncover the nakedness of thy brother's wife. It is thy brother's nakedness.
It's your brother's nakedness, right? So that's your what?
Sister-in-law.
That's your sister-in-law. Can't do that.
That's been going.
That's been going on a little. Yeah. Yeah, that's what you see, that's the logic of a Negro. We get to trying to justify our wickedness. You want to justify it. You know what it is. All because you got that little feeling.
Right.
Huh? Talking about you in love. That's why we sorted out what is love. Everybody don't know what it is. Now, how you love somebody but you breaking the commandments? How? I love her. But you gotta, like David did. David had to kill a man to take his wife. Then try to cover up because she was knocked up. He tried to cover it up. It was like, look, go on down there, lay with your woman, man. Come on in. You ain't got to go back to war. Go on home. Yeah, he was so diehard. He's like, man, look, we at war. I'm not finna go play footsies. We at war. You understand? So the cat he had set up to get killed was, and he was a Gentile. He was a Hittite. He was more loyal than everybody involved. He was more loyal to our God than David, Bathsheba, and Joab. Everybody involved, it was the Gentile that was like, look, I'm not finna go. Man, look, we're fighting a war. What you mean go home and lay down? You're like, man, I'm telling you, go home, man. Here all the food for your woman, you know what I'm saying? I got you drunk. You know what it is when you feeling look good. It's about to go down. But he still wouldn't go. He did. What else, Hebrew?
Verse 17.
Yeah.
Thou shalt not uncover the nakedness of a woman and her daughter, neither shalt thou take her son's daughter or her daughter's daughter to uncover her nakedness, for they are her near kinswoman. It is wickedness. You sure? So you can't take a woman. Yeah, all that's evil. All that's evil. See that? So notice what it say. You can't take a wife and then she got a daughter already. You take the daughter. That's man. Look, that's happening. Hellas today. You understand? That's strictly against the law of God. That's strictly against the law of God. I mean, look, it's happening. It's happening so much. That's happening to people you wouldn't even think it's happening to.
Now I have a question about that. So, David was always killing. Somebody wasn't just, they wasn't doing what they supposed to do. They was like, you know what I'm saying, like killing. So in a situation like that, would that be just to kill?
Good. Like somebody down. Yeah, it is. But look, dealing in this land, you gotta be prepared for the repercussions that's coming behind it. In the eyes of the Most High, would be just.
I don't think most women would care about the repercussions.
No, I know that. I'm just saying,
somebody messing with your daughter.
Yeah, judgment. Yeah, judgment. You already know what it is. You know what I'm saying? And you get caught in the wrong situation, it's a wrap. You ain't gonna be able to pay nobody off for that. That my nigga, you just did what? You feel me? You over here molesting these little girls? Oh no! And that's why the Messiah say that. Luke, what is that? 17. Nigga, pull that for me, nigga. Luke 17 is real quick. Luke 17:3. I mean 1 and 2. Luke 17:1 and 2. That's why he said it'd be better off you was never born than you take a child in their innocence. It was better off you hung a millstone. This is what the Son of God said. It's better off you hung a millstone around your neck and you killed yourself than you to violate a child. You understand? The Most High does not take that lightly, man. That's a serious offense. That's a serious offense. I think it's Luke 17. What did it say?
Luke 17:1.
That's happening a lot, man. You know what I'm saying? I got a few close ones that, you know, I recently got cool with. You know, got to divulge. I'm like, what? Yeah. And you never thought that just based off, you know what I'm saying? Because people don't open up to everybody. And then you just get cool with somebody and get to open it up to you. You be like, dang, I ain't even.
Yeah, I said that a lot.
You know what I'm saying? And then
it's overlooked.
And yeah, it's overlooked. And then when the child cries out, you know what I'm saying? 9 times out of 10, the mama like, yeah, whatever. Because she's so head over heels in love with this scumbag. You understand? That she's like, you lying. No, that girl is crying out for a reason. You know what I'm saying? And we gotta learn to listen, man. You understand? It was just a big scandal in the hip hop community with Africa Bambaataa. That cat, that's one of the hip hop pioneers. Go back to the 70s. The Zulu Nation was the name of his little rap group or whatever. Man, do you know that he was raping little boys at the age of 13? They'd come hang with him. They'd be skipping school, coming to hang with him or whatever. Man, it just came out. It's all on the news. It came out. Everybody exposed them. You feel me? These grown men now. These men in their 40s. Exactly.
A lot of times,
I'm like, how they?
Our kids, you know what I'm saying, to show, express certain things. You know, let you know what's going on. So a lot of times, kids hold in.
I'm saying they can't be scared to talk. You feel me? And as parents, you should always be hollering at your children like, look, you can talk to me about whatever.
Right.
Let me know what's going on. You understand? But if they feel they can't come and rap, then they gonna hold everything in. And then when they come out years later, you know, it's just all bad. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. But Africa Bambaataa was raping little boys since the 70s in New York. He's still alive. You know what I'm saying? In his 60s, a hip hop icon, but then had almost every rapper out of New York from the 70s and 80s, he didn't have. Yeah, he that influential. You feel me? And he's still breathing. Man, y'all nigga, I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear nothing about no gangster rap coming out of New York, period. I don't even want to hear that. You understand? Because y'all knew this man was doing that. And he's still living? Nah. That's madness. All right, what that say? You got that?
Yeah, Luke 17:1.
Yeah.
Then said unto the disciples, it is impossible that offenses will come.
Yeah.
But woe unto him through whom they come.
So he say offenses gonna come. But woe meaning what? Tootie, what woe mean? You got it.
Yeah.
What? A warning of judgment. Woe unto him to whom they come. Like he like, look, offenses gonna happen. People gonna trip and violate, but there's a judgment coming to those that do that. You understand? Come on, Hebrew.
Verse 2.
Yeah.
It were better for him
that
a millstone were hanged about his neck.
Or a millstone or something that weigh about a ton, about 2,000 pounds. He was saying it was better that a ton, something heavy was hung around your neck. Go ahead.
And he cast into the sea that he should offend one of these little.
It'd be better off he killed himself. He committed suicide and he violated a child in their innocence. You see that? The Lord does not take that lightly, man. That's what I'm saying. Like, that's why we need that. And that's why it's dangerous thing teaching that the commandments of God don't apply anymore. With the preacher teaching that, it left Eddie Long in the church to do what he was doing with the boys. Eddie Long was raping them little boys. And the most, didn't repent. He was laying all the way to his casket. Talking about he was a vegan. Man, we knew what it was when that Negro lost 150 pounds. Yeah. Head swole up bigger than my head. Got skinny as a mug. Oh, okay, but you a vegan. You still lying? Like we don't know about the out of court payments and all that, the settlements you've been doing. What you paying out of court for? Like that's a crime. Like you could never accuse me of that. And I, trying to pay it off. Oh no, partner. Now we going to court and I'm fighting that tooth and nail. Because you ain't got no DNA on. I ain't did it. So shit, nigga, we gonna fight that. Ain't no, I'm not copping no plea. I'm not paying that off, none of that. You feel me? So anybody that did that, you feel me? And you can tell by their actions because they influential, they can pay it off. Man, you did that, bro. You was tapping the cat Malachi York. That's another cat. Out of the Nubian nation. That's another religious movement out here. You feel me? Used to be a single, whatever, claim he had 720 degrees of knowledge. Yeah, but was molesting children. That's a circle twice.
Yeah,
360. He basically was saying, look, I'm the know all. I'm God. I'm all knowing. Right? Build his own religious movement, you did, but was having his way with children. You see, he's in the penitentiary right now for over 100 years.
Other than
Yeah, yeah.
why
And
you lock him up and they lock
nobody brought Africa Bambaataa to trial. They wait for 37 years later and start speaking out about it. You know what I'm saying? Grown men. Come on, Hebrew, what it say? You done with that?
Yeah,
Millstone around your neck? Go back to Leviticus 18, Hebrew. Where we at? What verse?
18.
Yeah.
Neither shalt thou take a wife to her sister to vex her, to uncover her nakedness beside the other in her lifetime.
Yeah, so why you couldn't take sisters, like y'all sisters, you feel me? The same man couldn't marry both y'all. Not in y'all lifetime, you feel me? Like when y'all died, and you know what I'm saying? Look at you, somebody gotta go. No, but you about this, now our patriarch Jacob. Rachel and Leah were sisters. But if you remember the story, he was tricked into it.
Yeah.
He was tricked
So do
into
that
it.
really count though? Because he really tricked him.
Yeah, yeah.
Did he really trick him? If he knew the laws like he knew the laws, he should have known he was getting the first sister.
Yeah, but that was the laws of their land.
Okay.
Feel me? It wasn't the laws of the Most High. It was the laws of their little setup, and they tricked him. You understand? His uncle and them tricked him.
For 7 years.
But I mean, no, because he assumed he was getting Rachel.
I know.
And then the marriage chamber came up, and
right.
You feel me? It was at nighttime, and then but that lets you also know about like they couldn't have been missionary.
Right.
I mean, come on now. It must have been they must have been getting it on. But he woke up the next morning and realized that was Leah. You know what I'm saying? That was Leah. Was like, dang, what the? You can have Rachel too, but we got to marry Leah off first. You feel me? So Jacob was actually tricked into getting with sisters. You feel me? And that's why. But he had to honor the game. He had to honor it. It wasn't like he could get rid of her. And you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Go ahead, Hebrew.
Verse 19.
Yeah.
Also, thou shalt not approach unto a woman to uncover her nakedness, as long as she is put apart for her uncleanness.
Meaning what that mean? Read it again. Read it again. Read it again. Right. There you go. So you got, but see, so you ain't no sexual relations while y'all on y'all cycle.
No F through, walk through.
Now you got your boy, that abomination Kevin Gates. Y'all done heard some of his lyrics? I look at Mina. Mina, what he say? Twin, y'all don't. Boo-boo. Boo-boo, come here. Boo-boo. You done heard Kevin Gates' lyrics?
What he say?
Well, Boo-boo, enlighten us. What he say? Well, Kevin Gates is a rapper from Louisiana, I believe. That's where he's from. Very influential. But he talking about, I don't even, he ain't just talking about getting down that time of the month. He talking about getting down that time of the month.
Shut up.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah. He talking about eating off the plate that time of the month.
No.
Yeah.
Some people like think that you're supposed to get some type of nutrients.
Hey, now look, the Egyptian cats believe they actually drink their women menstrual. The cat was on Facebook talking about it. He'd be like, you fake Hebrews, y'all scared of that? Because y'all, like, nigga, she's bleeding, brother. What do you mean? But he
Comes to the
yeah. Yes, I'm scared of that. Yeah, but hey, but look, he's saying he get down, or the Kemet cats and them, they claim they get down. And he claimed he ain't been sick in so many years. I'm like, yeah, whatever.
Right.
That's madness. You feel me? So it ain't supposed to during y'all cycle. That's an unclean period. Y'all not supposed to be laying with each other. What you say? Express yourself, Eliezer.
I'm just saying, y'all ain't even supposed to be no one close to us for 7 whole days.
Yeah, you ain't supposed to. Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is. It's nasty, right? But look,
You got your walk through mud, brothers.
There you go. Here we go.
Walk through mud.
There we go.
Right. You
Oh man, I can put on the
No. You still got a life to live. You gotta do your thing. It just that can't get on. Whatever that gets on, it's unclean. So you gotta be up on your game for 7 days. You gotta make sure you ain't leaking nowhere. You sit down and get up and there's something left behind and all that. You feel me? Like, and then back in our day, hey, but look, back in our day, back in our day, y'all had y'all own tents though. You feel me? Because a woman can go on her monthly whenever, so y'all had y'all own tents back then.
That way you could go, you know what I'm saying? Hell on wheels.
Yeah, hell on wheels.
Have your little moment.
Yeah, get yourself together. Get yourself together. You know what I'm saying?
Spare bedroom for a week.
And then, like I'm saying, even the man, he had his own tent with his bed. You feel me? So when it was time for all that, she would come into your tent. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't like how y'all, yeah, you got your own little tent, your own little bed. Shut my door. That the day you laid up in the same bed 30 days out the month. Now everybody had their own bed, man. That's what it is. All right, come on, Hebrew.
I say bedroom.
Yeah,
Verse 20.
If you got it, brother, handle your business. All right, go ahead, Hebrew.
It's bedroom for a new rib.
I'm on 18. What you saying about that sister?
Yeah,
we
read
was
it.
on 19. That's how we ended up on this subject. We go.
All right, verse 20. The biggest 18, verse 20.
Moreover, thou shalt not lie carnally with thy neighbor's wife to defile thyself with her.
That's adultery. You understand? That's your neighbor's wife. That's in the law. Thou shalt not cover thy neighbor's wife, thy neighbor's maid servant, thy neighbor's bond servant, thy neighbor's ox. Anything that's your neighbor's or your brother. You feel me? You're not supposed to be doing that. That's adultery. All right, come on, Hebrew.
Verse 21.
Yeah.
And thou shalt not let any of thy seed pass through the fire to Molech.
Uh-huh.
Neither shalt thou profane the name of thy God. I am the Lord.
Now, trip off this. Molech is a false god. Now, if your seed is passing through the fire to Molech, that's child sacrifice. This is what they was doing in the land of Canaan. They would sacrifice their children. And he was bringing out Halloween earlier. The ancient tradition of Halloween is child sacrifice. That's where you get the jack-o'-lantern from. You feel me? Like a jack-o'-lantern is a pumpkin, a carved out pumpkin. So if your child was sacrificed, you're there burning the fat off of them, fashion that fat into a candle, make the pumpkin into a skull. Feel me? Put the candle in the middle of that pumpkin and light that deal. Your child was the jack of the lantern that year. He was sacrificed. Why? Because if you spill children's blood superstitiously, they thought that the gods would be pleased with the blood of innocence. You feel me? So they get better crops. But that's what they were doing. So trip off this. That's an ancient child sacrificing ritual. Now bring it modern time. How they sacrificing children today? I mean, you got all that, but that's spiritual. You know what I'm saying? Abortions. That's where I'm going with that. Abortions. Abortion is the end thing today. You feel me? It's a movie, Ma'afa 21, excellent documentary. One of the sisters on there is from St. Louis. Excellent documentary. Our sisters are aborting them babies. How many since 1970, bro? I think it's millions. Look at it. It's more of our children being aborted than it's more abortions than HIV, gang violence, heart disease, and whatever you can think of combined. It don't even come close to how many abortions that the black community has been aborting their babies since grade 7. Planned Parenthood. That's why Planned Parenthood is in our neighborhoods the way it is. So whenever there's abortions going on, that's modern day child sacrifice. You understand? That's a living embryo. It's living. The first thing that forms is the heartbeat. That's alive. First thing that forms, and you go, yeah, I heard my baby heartbeat. Oh, okay, baby alive. Before the brain, before the fingers get developed, everything is formed off of rhythm, heartbeat. That's alive. That's a life that you take. You understand? That's modern day child sacrifice. In the ancient world, you want to read that? In the ancient world, they were sacrificing knowingly to a god called Molech, which is a false god. You understand? Today, we're just doing it because we had to, you know, couldn't get down and get the morning after pill quick enough. We having casual, what they call casual sex. You understand? Well, now there's responsibility to come with it. If you laying up and, you know, it's supposed to be a commitment and all that, that's responsibility to come with that.
Then they were saying like it's like
yeah. Look at Mo. Look at Mo like, oh Lord. It go down in the barbershop, man. That's what it is.
Yeah,
now look,
I know.
but that's the curse of Odin. But it wasn't just because he didn't want to go into his
to take it for his
because
brother.
it's a law in the Bible that if your brother died and didn't have no children, right? His brother had to go knock up his wife, and then that child would be remembered as his brother's child. The way his brother's name would never be blotted out of Israel. You feel me? Now it was time for one of Judah's sons to do that, and he realized the son wasn't going to be his; it was going to be his dead brother. He pulled out. He did a cortis interruptus. That's what they called it today. Cortis interruptus. And so that was evil in the eyes of the Most High. That was evil in the eyes of the Most High, so he got put down for that.
But it's not allowed to do it.
The seed is supposed to be, yes, the seed is supposed to be planted. You learned about all these certain acts, learned behavior. You learned it here by watching certain videos.
Okay, so that's why I go back to that. These girls say they husbands or whatever, they didn't say. But when it's time for it,
they ain't supposed to be swallowing the kids and shooting the kids
they're
on.
not supposed to be pulling out.
No, you're supposed to be planting. That's what a husband is. A husbandman is a farmer that plants seeds.
In the ground, right?
Shut up.
Yeah.
No, for real.
A husbandman is a farmer that
He's a
plants seeds.
husbandman. It's what it's called in the Bible.
And the wife, so
He tills the ground. You are
She's the
part of
earth. He's the
He's the
seed. He's the seed planter.
That's why you better use that, you know what I'm saying, that little latex. No.
No latex. I'm just saying, find somebody you're supposed to be with.
instead of doing
Hey, even though the situation is jacked up now, ignorance is no excuse.
it,
But you know, look, now that's all you gotta do. All you gotta do is know your cycle. You only can get pregnant when you ovulate in the fertile.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah?
No, thank you.
Well, you gotta know when you're fertile and when you're not.
They have a women's calendar.
Yeah, they got a woman. There you go. They got what's called a woman's calendar. A woman. Yeah. Yeah, look at Tootie. She know it works. Yeah. So look, if you get down to the science of your body, a woman can only get pregnant certain days out the month. That's just what it is. You feel me? So all it takes is for both of y'all to know your cycle. Yeah. Yeah, that's what's up. I understand.
Now, was you on CT time or you really accurate with the calendar?
Good question.
I'm not saying.
Good question.
I'm not saying like you might have been a day or two off, and a day or two off is bad.
You took a chance.
Well, that means you are ovulating.
So you only get pregnant with ovulate?
Fertile and ovulate. Ovulation. I mean, it's two different. You can be fertile but not ovulate. It's the same. I mean, it's definitely the same thing. You know what I'm saying? But it's only a certain space. There's only a certain space. Hold on. Hold on. Go ahead, sister. Break it down.
So after that time period,
You get in.
I'm trying to think about my children and how the ping pong was hitting.
Yeah.
Because that sperm was in your body. And that sperm was
Now,
because you only have a certain time frame.
now the egg is open.
Did you see to
See? So good. It's good. We got a sister in here that broke it down. She know the science over there about it. So once you know the science behind it, then you know when you can and when you can't. That's what I call the moon cycle. You know what I'm saying? People born at certain times. This moon is in the, you know, the moon directly affects y'all cycles. Directly affects it.
What is that?
Look it up. Just Google Play Store. Yeah.
Oh no, I ain't gotta worry about ovulation situations no more. I can go pop anytime. I'm good.
All right, so come on, let's get it done. All right, where you at, Hebrew?
22. Thou shalt not lie with thy mankind,
Read it.
mankind as with womankind. It is an abomination.
Is what that mean? You listening? What that mean?
Means that something that God hates.
Yeah, I know, but that's what abomination means. What that verse mean?
Read that verse again, bro.
Yeah, I got
Thou
nephew
shalt
trip.
not lie with mankind as with womankind. It is an abomination.
Dave, what that mean? Yeah, there you go. Meaning what? Hold on. It's what? There you go. So even though America is okay in it, it's not good. You understand? Just because America say a man can lie with a man, don't mean in the eyes of God that's what's supposed to be happening. All right? It is an abomination, which means what is? It's something that God hates. It's something disgusting in the eyes of the Most High. That has a judgment coming behind it. All right? Read Leviticus 20 and 13 for me. Hold that. Flip over Leviticus 20 and 13. Yeah, get the second witness of that for me.
Real quick about abortion.
Leviticus 20 and 13. If a man also lie with mankind, as he lied with a woman, both of them have committed an abomination. They shall surely be put to death.
They shall what?
Surely be put to death.
They might be put to death. They might be put to death, or sure.
Surely.
For sure.
Yeah. Shall be put to death.
Be put to death.
Ain't no negotiation.
Not now.
Go ahead. What else is that?
Their blood shall be upon them.
So in our world and under our government, our land, drag them to the brick pot. They'll get a brick shower for that.
In front of everybody.
They'll get put down. So no Hank and Steve getting together. You feel me? Or vice versa, dealing with the women. Dealing with the women. That's in the book of Romans. We're talking about a woman burning their lust one toward another. Or the woman left the natural use of the man and went against nature. You feel me? And start laying with other women. See? So we see all that now. All these are the fornications in the Bible. A fornication mean what? An unlawful sexual act, or keep it simple, a sexual crime in the eyes of the Most High. You get that, twin? A sex crime. All right? Now, whatever ain't on this list, we ain't adding to. We ain't supposed to add to the word of God. We don't add to and we don't take from. Whatever's on the list, we repent from it. Yeah, we don't make sins up. Now, you may not like the situation and what's going on, but we don't make sins up. We don't add to the word of God. That will make us hypocrites.
And just don't participate.
Yeah.
All thing we saying is that we can't level or charge the sin. You might be like, oh, that shit's off, but can we level or charge the sin?
That's how they act in church. You need to know
I'm gonna read about this abortion because I got a quick small stat.
Oh yeah, they tell you in church you shacking.
Yeah.
You're shacking.
I'm chapter verse.
All right, go ahead, bro.
In the United States, black children are aborted at 3 times the rate of white children. Hispanics are aborted at 1.5 times the rate. Whatever the intentions of the abortion industry, by functional standards, abortion is a racist institution.
Abortion is a what?
Racist institution.
You see that?
You are a minority and you're killed 3 times faster. Actually, what they actually label to, in a lot of studies, if you study it out, is that the most unsafest place for a black person is in the area of this mouth.
You hear that?
That's a terrible place.
What you looking for?
What kind of phone?
This is an Android. I'm from my iPhone.
Hey,
That's basic.
go ahead and say that again, though, bro.
So, with the statistics out here, abortions is the #1 killer of the so-called African Americans. For and on the record to this day, right? So, they tell you that the most dangerous place for a black person is in the womb of his mother. And that's not good. More of us die in the womb of our mothers than we die out here by cancer, AIDS, fighting, gang violence, incarceration, everything. Abortion outranks it by far all.
Ain't that crazy?
We can't control our lust.
Yeah.
And it's certain sins like these sins cause landness. Matter than be the class talking about the ripple effects. Yeah. What you do affects everything around you. You know what I'm saying? You give the enemy warfare to rage against you. And put these new big old blood banks in your neighborhoods and give you blood. You give them your blood and your serum free for $50. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You give them that, then you give them your aborted babies, they stay that way. You know what I'm saying? Then you pay them. The Bible says, put that Deuteronomy, I think it's 27:15. One verse real quick.
Deuteronomy 27:15.
I believe it's Deuteronomy 27:15.
About what?
About the abortion.
That's 27, but I think it's down a little further.
A little further down.
I believe so. About taking reward.
Take reward.
Yeah, that's 20. Yeah. Deuteronomy 27. Start around 25. Deuteronomy 27. I think it's like verse 25.
Like maybe 25. 20.
Hey, look, meaning to pull the calendar up, huh? Yeah, Hebrew pull the calendars. Deuteronomy 27, verse 25. Yeah. And we can read that too, man, actually, because there's a lot of curses in there, what you're saying.
Oh, man, that's definitely.
Matter of fact, start at 15. Yeah, read now. Hit this point real quick about that.
Deuteronomy 27:25.
25 and 26, and then we can read back
Go
up.
back up.
Cursed be he that taketh reward to slay an innocent person, and all the people shall say, Amen.
So that was even a total agreement. Curse this person.
Yeah.
They take reward. So you pay somebody to kill
Innocent.
your child. And your child, when you read the Enoch, we was talking about that before, that child's pleading to the Most High for your ass. Because you done shed his blood, you done killed that child. You done murdered your own child. Go ahead, bro.
Verse 26. Cursed be he that confirm not all the words of the law to do them, and all the people shall say, Amen.
All right. Now, what you say, Twin? The cycle. What about the asking what specific about ovulating and all that? I wouldn't know. Shebrew had the signs on Shebrew. Speaking, you know, you can.
Come over a little
You know what I'm
closer.
saying? Don't go on over here a little close and address the matter. The worldwide family want to hear that science
We
over
ain't
there.
gotta show you picture, but
Yeah, we ain't gotta show your face.
we be live, so it's a whole lot of people be listening.
Hey, the twin over here smiling. You all good?
Yeah.
All right.
In the middle of your cycle is when you ovulate. And your egg is only able to be
Fertilized.
there you go. Fertilized, I think it's a certain amount of hours. And if it's not fertilized within a certain amount of hours, then the egg dies, which brings
That's what you pay.
your net. Yeah, that's what you pay during your cycle. But the sperm lives longer inside the woman's body. Longer.
So like
3 to 7 days longer than your egg actually lives in your body. So
So
if you have
you can have sex and then that egg don't have to drop.
Yeah,
Just need to
exactly.
They drop
There
like
you go. Now you're pregnant. Now you're on more.
Oh, you're not the father. Dang. Cold game.
If I get you at the first egg,
You heard me?
if I had just beginning of the month,
Hollis,
I pay the rent, hook me up.
Yeah.
Then I had a rent money by the end of the month, hook me up again.
How we like to keep this? Y'all crazy, man.
Hey, all praise. These conversations need to
Yeah.
be had.
Yeah.
Our
Ask
people
me.
need to know. Our young men need to know.
That's right. That's right. That's right. And then, I mean, dealing sexually comes with responsibility anyway. So that's good news. You shouldn't be like, your first thought is, she kill her, kill the baby. You feel me? That's because you out here doing something you know you ain't supposed to be doing. You understand? And it just let you know, like, again, we reared our children in the law of God from birth. So everything was in order. You know what I'm saying? The daughters was virgins, and, you know, he go holler at your father. Your father was in the house. You feel me?
Woman is wealth.
Yeah.
A woman.
Say that again.
A woman is wealth.
It's wealth. Y'all wealth.
That's
Riches.
why a man pays the dime. You taking the wealth out of that father's house.
Yeah.
And he's putting that wealth into your house.
God.
And that wealth will bring you children and happiness and good things from here on out till you cash out.
Yeah. Yeah. Think about what you're doing. Like, she can cook, sew, clean, have children, let alone her, if she business minded. Oh my God,
man.
Boy, you just hit the jackpot. You feel me? Like, you just hit the jackpot. She can do all. She's Proverbs 31. She got her business. And look, and your heart as a man safely trust him. You know she ain't
going
gonna
to your phone to who this nigga right.
Yeah.
That's the account. Why he called so much? Nigga said bounce a check.
Man, you crazy. Yeah. Nehemiah's in rare form, family. It is what it is. But his heart safely trusts in it because he knows she ain't gonna bring no slander to his name. You feel me? Like, no, she good.
That's what you want.
Yeah,
That's
that's adding wealth to your house. Now your house can be built up.
Woman you deal with, somebody
That's right.
you grow with.
That's right. That's right. It is what it is. Now look, Deuteronomy 27, start up at that 15. And,
15.
Yeah, and then read on down.
Deuteronomy 27, verse 15.
Yeah.
Cursed be the man that make any graven or molten image, an abomination unto the Lord, the works of the hands of craft, and put it in a secret place, and all the people shall answer and say, Amen. That's you setting up a false god and worshiping it. Doing rituals and all that. That's commandment number 2. Second commandment about setting up graven images. And then it goes into don't bow down to them, don't serve them, because the image is deeper than just the image. The image comes with a body of notes. This is how you sacrifice to it. This is the commandments that come with it. You understand? So he's like, look, cursed be he that doeth that. All them images of Jesus in our people's house growing up, all that was off.
Woo, woo.
Even when you found out he was black and he had dreadlocks, that's still off. You ain't supposed to be having no pictures of nothing that can be worshipped in your house.
Straight up, no little angels on the TV.
Yeah.
No crosses.
No crosses, none of that.
Put the commandments back to it.
Yeah.
Those walking on it.
That's right. That's right. You got some ears? Okay, let me raise your hand, Hebrew. Okay. All right, go ahead.
Sure, you got any questions? No, you can ask questions.
That little joker, no.
Verse 16. Cursed be he that set light by his father or his mother, and all the people shall say, Amen.
That said what?
Cursed be he that set light by his father or his mother, and all the people shall say, Amen.
How is that light spelled? Look it up, nigga. How it's spelled?
L-I-G-H-T.
Light by his father or mother. Look it up. Let's see what we're talking about. You mean set light? Yeah, what that mean?
H7034. Basically, to disgrace, dishonor, or be lightly esteemed.
Yeah.
So cursed is he that disgraces his father and mother. Cursed is he that dishonoreth his father and mother. Cursed is he that lightly esteems his father and mother.
Oh man, that's
cursed is he that despises
his
father and mother.
Like that's my punk ass old Joe.
It's my crackhead, baby. Crackhead.
You see what I'm saying? Like that's your father. Regardless if y'all, regardless if y'all agree on certain things, it's a line that you cannot cross dealing with your parents. Period. As long as they breathing oxygen. You feel me? Even after they gone, you still, you know what I'm saying? May the Most High have mercy on his soul, bless his memory. You understand? But that's your father, that's your mother. Those are your masters on earth. Period. There's no getting around it. They gotta forever honor their mother as long as she breathes. And it don't even matter if they get old, they ain't living with her no more. You understand?
My old grandfather.
Yeah.
Still got
It can't never be you talking to your parents like y'all was born on the same day.
Right. Boy, that's a good way to put it. Like y'all was born on the same day.
Yeah, y'all was born on the y'all shooting the breeze.
Like y'all cool.
Y'all birth certificate saying the same birthday or something. Nah. All right, come on, Hebrew. What else to say?
Verse 17.
Yeah.
Cursed be he that removeth the neighbor's landmark, and all the people shall say, Amen.
That means you increasing or diminishing from your neighbor's property. Yeah, that's his. What are you doing removing his landmark? All right, go ahead, Hebrew.
Cursed be he that maketh the blind to wander out of the way, and all the people shall say, Amen.
Yeah, he's blind, but you're going to make him walk down head on in the traffic or something. Yeah. America is known for removing people's landmarks. That's a good point. Go ahead, bring it up.
So I'm just saying, America, even over in Africa, that was really the biggest thing. Them occupying Israel with these Jewish people. Yeah. That was removal of landmarks being removed. Same thing with the native, they would call the Native Americans today, or those people from down, you're dealing in Texas, all the way toward California, what they would call the Mexicans, Spaniards, Mexicans, or whatever. They removed their landmark and took the land and broadened their borders. So America, one, is built on blood. That's a curse. Then removed another man's landmark. That's a curse. Then he put the hand on the Most High's children. That's a big, big curse. And God bless America for what reason? Go ahead. Go ahead, Mom. Dad. Where's the best steakhouse? Dad.
Cursed be he that perverted the judgment of the stranger, fatherless and widows, and all the people shall say, Amen.
Yeah, because the Most High looks out for the fatherless, the widows, and even the stranger that wants to serve him. So if you pervert that judgment, you ain't being just. You understand? And knows everybody's agreeing to it. The whole congregation, when you say amen, or you see the name of the shop, Amana, that's Hebrew. That's where you get amen from. You feel me? That's a Hebrew phrase. The name of the shop right there. Yeah, Amana, Aman. That's where you get amen from. It's not the name of an Egyptian god. It's actually Hebrew. It means I agree or I believe. You know what I'm saying? Faith. That's the Hebrew word for faith. The Amanas, you understand? But you understand? That's Hebrew. So when you hear amen, the people are agreeing to what's being said because they believe it. I believe what's being said, so I agree to that. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, it's all been wrong.
Yeah, now it's madness. That's man. What else you say?
That's
Yeah. What else you say?
Verse 21.
Yeah.
Cursed be he that lied with any manner of beast.
Oh.
And all the people shall say, amen.
Now they doing that now. They looking.
Bestiality.
It's called bestiality. It's been a few heathens lately having their ways with chickens, dogs. Y'all can see them heathens on YouTube. They was making salad. These two Gentile women. They was making salad and talking about the first time they lost their virginity. And it was to a dog. And she was like, oh, you too. They cutting tomatoes, breaking lettuce up. Oh yeah, my first time. Oh yes, oh my uncle's dog. You too. Like dang. Yeah, bestiality. But look, as they passing more and more rights for the sodomites, which you know is the gay rights, what y'all think on the table next? Yeah. If the gays can have rights, if the sodomites can have rights, shouldn't the ones that love to lay with animals have rights too? I mean, we're all created equal. Yeah. I look, it's going. Hey, look, it's going so far. It's going. Yeah, snake. Look, it's going so far. It's going so far. Brother man sent me something where this cat was straight in love with his car. Yes. I'm talking about he's straight like this nigga. Yes, was having relations with his car, the tailpipe, all of it. Get it in. The car. Yeah. Got violated. See, nephew, like, man, what kind of madness is this? Yeah, but see, in these last days, it's all type of unlawful sexual lust is happening. You know what I'm saying? People are feeling a certain way and they just acting on it. Y'all heard about the sex bots, haven't y'all? Being made over in China? Oh yeah.
Bro, they humping back.
Oh, they about to
sex robots hump back.
Look.
Oh,
the sex bots, the sex robots.
Yeah.
You heard about them?
Yeah.
It's going down. They being manufactured in China right now. Trip off this. She don't talk back.
She don't.
Hey, so y'all know where this is going, right?
Yeah.
It's totally about to destroy the union between man and woman. It's really aimed at us. You feel me? They gonna feel like, look, I can go home and lay my woman. I don't need you. You feel me? And when they come out with a Serena Williams model, you can cancel. They come out with a Serena Williams model. She shut up. And all she did there just to, your little sexual pleasures. And
I ain't with this. I ain't got no respect for that.
Hey, I'm talking about this is where it's going. I'm talking about totally detached. Totally detached from what the Most High's original plan was.
Without giving it back to her.
You see what I'm saying? Like this. Yeah. And look, you're laying with something that's not an image of God.
That's not even real.
That's not even real. Yeah. That's where it's going. So look, marriage marriage period about to be off the table. Ain't nobody been getting look. Yeah, exactly.
They might use body parts of the
Yeah. It's a whole rope. It's a whole woman. And look, it's a whole it's a robot that look like a woman. Yeah. You see the movies like iRobot and all that? Whenever you see movies like that, like you look at it as entertainment, but these are the days we in. You feel me? It's to totally destroy the moral standard that the Most High commanded us to operate in. You feel me? And being that you don't know how to battle your lust, you know what I'm saying? Like a lot of us grew up watching porn. Porno, big cousins make you watch all that when you growing up and all that.
That was a boy thing. You be addicted.
Yeah, you be addicted. Yeah. You grew man, look, cousin them, we grew up watching that. Flat out. You feel me? To the point to where you had to get rid of all that. You know what I'm saying? Like straight toss it out. I'm talking about I'm talking about totes of it. And get this about my house. You feel me? And the spirit lead right with it. Get on about it. You feel me? Because that ought to be on your mind. That's all to be on your mind. Yeah, you too.
That's what I said.
Yeah.
We got 3.
Yeah. All right, what else to say, Hebrew?
Verse 22.
The sex box.
Nephew is not messing with the sex.
Yeah, that's right, nephew. You ain't supposed to. What else to say? Huh?
Cursed be he that lie with his sister, the daughter of his father, or the daughter of his mother.
Yeah,
And all the people shall say, Amen.
that's right.
Cursed be he that lie with his mother-in-law, and all the people shall say, Amen. Cursed be he that smite his neighbor secretly, and all the people shall say, Amen. Cursed be he that take reward to slay an innocent person, and all the people shall say, Amen. Cursed be he that confirm not all the words of the law to do them, and all the people shall say, Amen.
All the people should say it. See?
Now I have a question.
Go ahead, she bro.
Now it's saying that basically you curse when you like with your mother, your father, your sister, your brother, and all this. And when you go and you look at the world nowadays, you know what I'm saying? Like I had just told my kids, and we say, oh, you know what I'm saying? Look what happened to this little baby. Now I realize that certain things been passed on for generations. Yeah. I look at it like it's spiritual realm. Yeah. We look at it like it's a baby. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what it's in the form of. But the spirit that's on the baby been here, you know what I'm saying, for centuries. So, and we go like, oh, the baby died. Not knowing what people have. That's why I didn't have stuff like this going on. They laid with somebody they weren't supposed to be laying with.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Generation.
Because of some of that with Uriah and
David. Yeah, generational curses. You feel me?
We live because our ancestors dropped the ball.
Yeah.
And listen, like I was just talking, to your cousin Tony, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, your mother taught you these things. She was taught. And she taught you wrong. It ain't your fault. You heard what I was telling him when I was right here? I said, listen, but one thing you will be the man of somebody else. So you have to get it right. You see what I'm saying? That's how the chain breaks. That's how you break the chain. Yeah. I got it wrong. Mom's got it wrong. What's beautiful is you can go back and say, you know what? Dad did something wrong. We shouldn't have been doing this. So we should have been. Your children see you change. Their change will be even a little bit easier. It's like, man, my pops and my mom say, man, they was off. This is what we should be on. And they can show it. You know, especially if you're older. This is what we should have been on. They make the transition. Unless you get them at this age, especially now, too, you got to get it. Baby ages, but they can get it. Oh, but they ain't never had to worry about having a Christmas. Or, Halloween. You see what I'm saying? So,
that's real talk. And look, that's how your enemy, you defeat your enemy. Stop doing what he's doing. Feel me? Serve to be obedient to your God. That's the quickest way for us to get back on top. You understand? Just be obedient. It's real simple, but we act like it's, you feel me? We act like it's a calculus equation or something. A trigonometry. It's simple. You want out, be obedient. And then we're supposed to train the children up. Because they're gonna have to carry the torch, you know what I'm saying? Then you look up in just 2 generations, you got a power, just your family alone. You understand? You realize that we stick this thing out to what our children are gonna be producing, our grandchildren. All that because you stood stiffly for the Most High in your youth. Stood up when everybody was talking crazy, called you the devil, get out my house. You were Israel who? Yeah.
This nigga's a black Jew.
A black Jew girl. Well, I done heard that so many times. This nigga heard. Radical. Yeah. Right? But can you imagine the fruits that'll be birthed based off the seeds you've been planting all these years? You've been diligent in the work. You know what I'm saying? You dedicated your life. It's a lifestyle you inherit with this. You understand? You got something, Hebrew?
So back to the when he was talking about the dark. So what if your mom dating somebody like that? She not married to, or you're not really related to, and they got somebody on the family, on the other side of the family, and then they trying to do something.
What's that? They doing what?
Right. What's the question? You say your mother dating somebody. You got the person that she's dating. You saying?
Somebody else in the family?
Yeah, you know how say you married and your husband got some people to visit somebody and then somebody from your family or somebody from your family.
Oh, okay.
I don't get it. Break it down.
like basically, okay, say somebody that I'm, you know what I'm saying, and my sister likes somebody on his side. That's not
Nah.
Oh, you said like your mom and her sister dating him and
brothers.
Brother, yeah.
Nah.
No, that ain't no.
Nah,
not
that
Sisters can date brothers. That's too simple.
Yeah.
But if you like you and your brother, right? You and your brother, all three of y'all ran across a family that had 3 daughters. Each one of y'all dated one of the daughters. You know, a daughter for you, a daughter for him, and a daughter for him. That's not wrong.
He over there laughing.
I'm talking about.
That's the same thing you said if your mom had a
Husband. No, I know it. Not on that. I thought that you was not supposed to like play with somebody. That with your cousin.
Oh.
Isn't that like then?
If you lay with who? Your cousin?
Yeah. That's married into the family. That's what you're saying.
Of course it is.
What
like
you? What?
say, like say if my mama she married, like say my mama she married what's called my daddy, and then one of us like somebody on their side, and we like still cousin.
No,
Yeah,
I can't do that.
So that's your cousin, like I said, that's your dad. You know what I'm saying? So that's your cousin. Even if it's your stepfather, that's still your family. No, right.
What y'all? What you mean cousins? Like I'm back to Jacob and Rachel, and they was first cousins.
We'll do good.
Yeah, I'm saying.
What's going on?
It's a little choker here, man. Go ahead, twin. Fraternities and sororities and all that, yeah.
Like, when I go to school, I know you're not going to party ladies. I'm trying my best not to do it. But if you like still attend parties,
What, attend and agree? We're going to a party?
yeah. That, like the fraternity party, like the devil's party, stuff like that, regular party.
Man, I mean, if I was to say that, that's saying you can't go to a bar and grill and have a drink.
No, she's saying like if they throw a, like you have to throw a cap party, right? And you come and they drinking and stuff like, oh, it's cap night here, yeah. Throwing a party.
Going to a
just know what they party is for.
Yeah.
That makes sense. We had a brother.
That's what I'm saying.
Right, so let me give you an example. We had a brother named Ed, right? He went, you know, he was in school. I think he was in school.
You want to get a line?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was at Umps.
He was in school.
Yeah.
And he went into, you know, he's kind of like, he likes to partake in activity. So he saw them in there, you know, having a good time. He went in there and inquired about it. He wanted to have some food. He asked them, you know, what are y'all doing this for? They was like, we're offering this up to.
They told him this is for the feast of the dead.
He said, never mind.
Hey, he had a plate full. He had his plate decked out full. He all hollyhocking. Oh, by the way, what is this for? That's how, if y'all know get a line, that's how he act.
Yeah, bro. He going there, if you have a party, he walk up to your party and get it.
He gonna help himself. But then, so then he ended up saying, like, what is this for? And they was like, well, this is the feast for the dead. And he was like, oh, no, I can't even partake. But I think Twin saying, she just saying she going to a college party.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
You good. Just know what you can and can't do. Don't violate the commands of the Most High. Now, joining a fraternity or sorority. There you go. But every party you go to in college, damn, there's a frat party or sorority party. Yeah.
And they will have all the parties. And I was going to not go to any of them.
I mean, look, it's just know what you can and can't do. If you don't want to go, it ain't no sin. If you do go, it ain't a sin to go. You feel me? But if they're doing certain things, you know, you can't partake.
Ritual actions, something like that.
Yeah, they put it this way, they could be chanting certain things that you don't even know what's being said. You feel me? They could be chanting certain things, and you don't, but you like the way it sounds, and you just start chanting back with them. You don't know what they conjuring up or what they saying. You feel me? But if you just going to have you do drinks and hang out, listen to music, whatever, there's know what you can and can't do, shit, bro. Go ahead. You got something else?
Yes.
That's it? Okay. Yeah, what's going on? What's going on out here today? These days and time. I need 3 more verses in this Leviticus 18 about the bestiality, and we can run Matthew 24. About what's going on today. A prophet, you know, today. What's going on? Race wars down here in Charlottesville, Virginia. Yeah, you know what's going on. Yeah, you in Leviticus 18 what verse? Were you at Leviticus 18? You was at, I don't think you hit, what verse 22 say?
I'm trying to read it. Yeah, I think that's good.
Leviticus 18.
I think I'm on
22. Read 22 down to 25.
Leviticus 18, verse 22. Thou shalt not lie with mankind as with womankind. It is an abomination.
We know what that is.
Neither shalt thou lie with any beast to defile thyself therewith. Neither shall any woman stand before a beast to lie down thereto. It is confused.
A lot of these women laying with horses. That one woman died laying with a horse. He slipped. It was over. The horse slipped, killed her. Man, he was in her already. And
That would kill him.
hey, look, he was already up in there, and he he slipped, went down to his knees. It's a wrap. It's a wrap. Yeah, you know what you mean. That's a horse.
Right.
Yeah. Hey, died in her wickedness. Died in her wickedness. Yeah. She got sent to the judgment. And that's one thing y'all don't want to do is die in your evil. Because ain't nothing left but judgment at that point. And you got to go see the judge, and you died breaking commandments. No chance to repent. Ooh, wait, I ain't gonna be looking good for you. All right, come on, Hebrew.
Verse 24.
Yeah.
Defile not ye yourself in any of these things, for in all these the nations are defiled, which I cast out before you.
See, remember, don't do what the heathen doing. They are defiled. That's why I'm casting them out before you. Don't that you defile yourself when you acting like this. So when we see the gay pride parades and all that, that's defilement. Ain't none of that. Oh, it's okay. They need equal right. Look, that's abomination in the eyes of the Most High. This is what get nations destroyed. There's a story about Sodom and Gomorrah in the Bible. About Sodom and Gomorrah. The Most High dropped a nuclear bomb out of heaven on Sodom and Gomorrah and destroyed it. And if you think it's not historical, I just looked it up. Sodom and Gomorrah used to be a very prosperous, vegetation everywhere, waterfalls. They found Sodom and Gomorrah. Ain't nothing but brimstone over there now. Brimstone. The effect was left over from nuclear fallout. Ash. That's it. So this type of behavior get nations wiped off the planet.
This is for the time of Abraham before the nation Israel even existed.
Yeah, but you talking about and you talking about pride. Yeah, those are Africans.
Yeah, they weren't Israel.
And then they took the symbol of the Most High, the rainbow. The rainbow is around God's throne. They use this where they're mocking the Most High. So you know judgment is coming. The rainbow is God's symbol. It's around his throne. But you see a rainbow today and you automatically equate it with what? Gay pride. That's right, Hebrew. Rain. Me too. Yeah, me too. But most of the world today, based off what's going on, you equate that with gay pride. LGBTQ. All right? Whatever. Quasi-sexual. All right, come on, Hebrew. What does it say?
Verse 25.
Yeah.
And the land is defiled. Therefore I do visit the iniquity thereof upon it. And the land itself vomited out its inhabitants.
You see that? The land, Most High say he visited. The land is defiled through the whoredoms, through the fornications. You feel me? And the Most High say the land will spew you or spit you out.
That makes sense, bro. Because look, whenever you got sexual, promiscuity and deviance going on, all of the sins are taking place.
Yeah.
Think about it.
Just
When
read
a
on down
person
for
does
me.
get into that,
Just read it down.
their flesh act, all of the sins take place.
Yeah.
It will cause the whole land to sin. That's why sometimes your sin, oh, that's on here, that's like, sometimes sins take everything.
That's right. Right. We talking about the lost book, the lost book.
Blood cried out to the Most High.
You talking about Cain?
Yeah.
Yeah. That Cain was
He's
Cain.
not kind of talking about
Yeah, that go into that. But Cain, what it was, he didn't bring the first fruits. He brought the leftovers to the Most High. Spoiled fruit. You feel me? Most High say, you give me your first picking. I get the best. You don't give me no spoiled fruit. Leftover. Here you go, Lord. Here. You feel me? But look, if you went before your president or any king today, you would bring a gift. You wouldn't go get them nothing from Dollar Tree. I'm just saying people. I'm talking about most people today. But look, I'm just talking about most people today, like how they get down when they come before some type of nobility or whatever. They bring a gift. You know what I'm saying? Now, if that's their mindset for carnal men and women, come on, you already know with the Most High, you need to be giving your all. You know what I'm saying? Your best pickings, not just leftovers. All right, what else to say?
Verse 26. You shall therefore keep my statutes and my judgments, and shall not commit any of the abominations, neither any of your own nation, nor any stranger that sojourneth among you. Verse 27. For all these abominations have the men and the land done, the men of the land done, which were before you, and the land is defiled.
The land is defiled. Wow.
That the land spewed not you out also when you devoured it, as it spewed out the nations that were before you. For whosoever shall commit any of these abominations, even the souls that commit them, shall be cut off from among their people.
Wow.
Therefore shall ye keep my ordinance, that ye commit not any one of these abominable customs which were committed before you, and that ye defile not yourselves therein. I am the Lord your God.
Beautiful.
Yahweh.
That's right. All right, now look, let's go to Isaiah 24. Let's get into some of these last day things that we're seeing. Natural disasters, race wars. The prophecies are action-packed. Beautiful. Beautiful time to be living in. Everybody want to argue over who was right and who was wrong and the politics. And boy, you should see these heathens. They all on CNN arguing with each other. So we're going to bring a civil war. And that was a beautiful thing to me to watch the heathens fight heathens. Boy, I was like, wow, look at this here. Okay, that's what's up.
Yeah. That soon as you went to my ground situation, if not a day went past that police went out there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They even called on like a couple of days in. They had the whole, you know what I'm saying, the state troopers and everything else. But on the first day, go down there, ain't nobody there. Not a police, nobody inside.
Because they know they ain't no threat. Why people ain't no threat?
I mean, look, the thing about it
Look
is,
at us on the threat today. They cowardly.
that's what's up, hey, bro.
Hey.
Hey.
This is not 1940.
Yeah. This ain't 1920 Alabama.
Not my grandparents.
So look, let's go to Isaiah 24, then we'll get into some of the, you know what I'm saying, what we seeing dealing with these end times, like you know what I'm saying, the rise and fall of nations and all that. But you also gonna be seeing what they call natural disasters. They all signs sent by the Most High. You got an eclipse, a solar eclipse going to sweep across the continental United States next week on the 21st. Everybody all scared. You know what I'm saying? What? I mean, that's what they say, but you know, whatever.
I'm saying, Lord, when they were showing the Bible, he never say that they need glasses.
Hey, I ain't tripping. You dig? Whatever. You dig? But what I'm saying is, these heathens is going crazy for something. Everybody nervous. Ain't nobody talking about repentance stuff. Repeat that. So this happens. This is the first time this has happened in 99 years. The next time it happened is 7 years from now. It's going from the west coast, the northwest, down to the southeast. 7 years from now, supposedly, it's supposed to go from the southeast up to the northwest, forming an X, right on the New Madrid Fault. Where we at? Last time the New Madrid Fault slipped and it was an earthquake, church bells was ringing in Boston. St. Louis sits on the New Madrid Fault line. The fault line is due for a major earthquake. It ain't slipped. It ain't slipped in over 200 years.
And we got a volcano.
So break it down, bro.
I'm just saying, and we got an active volcano in Yellowstone Park.
Yeah. Yeah, now that place done received.
That goes everything in America.
I think that deal done got 1,500 earthquakes this year alone. Yellowstone
Animals leaving about that deal.
Yeah. So you're gonna start seeing things on a worldwide scale, because the Most High is sending the plagues to warn the people to turn back. You understand? Now you either gonna look at it like, oh, that ain't nothing, whatever, I'm cool, it ain't affect me. Or you be like, well, hold on, dang. Feel me? He said these signs would be happening. Now they happening. You either gonna use this time to get right with the Most High, or you gonna blow it off like the evil do, the wicked do. And then when judgment comes, it's gonna catch you with your shoes off.
But those who want to find it, they like the right.
What's that about the curse?
Yeah, that and then Enoch.
And where we gonna go now? Isaiah's all over the Bible.
Okay, cool.
All the natural disasters, and I'm talking about fish kills and animal kills and bloody waters and rivers. All that's happened on a worldwide scale. Rivers turning blood red. Euphrates River drying up. Just like I said in Revelation. Euphrates River gonna dry. Euphrates River is at an all-time low. Yeah, so things that the Lord was talking about thousands of years ago is happening. That's why I'm like, look, I ain't know. What side are you on? I'm on the Lord's side.
That's right.
On the Most High side. I'm not no Democrat or Republican. I don't care. I don't vote. I don't do none of that. I can care less. Y'all can argue over this because, hey, look, it's inevitable. It's gonna happen. Judgment must come. So it's a beautiful time. You know what I'm saying? You sit back and me, I drink my Remy VSOP, take my shots. Praise the Most High. Thank you. Yes. Let's get it cracking. Get the popcorn out. Yeah. I said, look, Isaiah 24. Where you at, Nehemiah? Read 1 through 6 and then jump down to 18. Some old fluids over there. That's some thirsty Hebrew. The apple cranberry is smashed.
Right.
No Pepsi.
You want some ice water?
Yeah, I guess I can give you some. You got me too.
Yeah.
Right on, shit. There's some ice back there in the sink. Let's hit some of these prophecies about what's popping. Isaiah 24. Isaiah 24, you know what I'm saying? What's up with this little joker here, man? Yeah. They jumped that Hebrew last week. It was funny. They jumped that Hebrew, boy. Oh, no. Yeah, beneath the veils. Beneath the veils. The jokers over there sore.
Hey, but we want no easy win.
No easy either.
All right, thank you. All right, let's get her done. Isaiah 24. What do you say, y'all? Good old water. Fire. Okay, you can get it done. Get it done. Come on.
Isaiah 24, y'all ready?
Yeah.
Isaiah 24 and 1. Behold, the Most High maketh the earth empty.
Maketh the earth what?
Empty. And maketh its waste. And turneth it upside down.
Yeah.
And scattereth abroad the inhabitants thereof.
Sound like the Lord angry, don't it? See what he do? He make the earth empty, turn it upside down. You feel me? So it's the Most High. It's not Mother Nature. Now people say Mother Nature. It ain't no whore in the middle of the woods eating butter sandwiches. It's the Most High sending the plagues because of judgment. All right, come on, Hebrew.
And it shall be as with the people, so with the priest, as with the servant, so with the master, so with his master.
Yeah.
And with the maid, so with her mistress.
Yeah.
As with the body, so with the self. As with the lender, so with the borrower. As with the taker of usury, so with the giver of usury to him.
Look, so that means everybody's affected. From the servant to the master, from the seller to the buyer. You see that? If the Most High rocks this earth, then everybody on the earth is affected by it. And that's what he's saying. Nobody's going to escape. It don't matter if the most rich, the Rothschild banking family, down to the most poorest heathen living in Africa. You understand? Everybody, when the Most High rocks the earth, everybody's going to feel the effects of it. All right, come on, Hebrew.
The land shall be utterly empty.
The land shall what?
Be utterly empty.
That's beautiful. Come on.
And utterly spoiled.
Yeah.
For the Most High has spoken this word.
So if the Most High spoke it and put it on it, then it's going to come to pass. So why are we arguing over a burning house? What are we arguing about? It's a burning house.
We don't need this mother. Let that.
You see that? It's a burning house. What you arguing about? Donald Trump, Osama bin Laden, Barack Obama. What y'all arguing about? Everybody got to be brought into judgment. So what's the deal? All right, come on, Hebrew. Let's get it.
The earth mourneth and fadeth away.
Yeah.
The world languished and fadeth away.
That's right.
The haughty people of the earth do languish.
Tootie, what haughty mean? Those that are exalted, lifted up. You understand? Yeah. Yeah, yeah. So even those that are in high places that ain't tripping off the things we trip off of. Feel me? Come on, Hebrew.
Verse 5. The earth is, read it again. The earth also is defiled under the inhabitants thereof.
Why?
Because they have transgressed the law.
Now, so look at that. What you do directly affects the earth. Your behavior on the land directly affects the land that you own. So he said the earth is defiled because of the transgression of the people. The people are violating the laws of God, therefore the land you living on is defiled. That's why we at where we at. And everybody believe they can vote this thing away and argue this thing away. No, partner, it's a sin problem. You understand? And because we refuse to repent as a people, the judgment is coming. Right? And that, look, and we've been getting handled. So what that got to say about those that ain't his people that refuse to get down? We've been getting handled. We've been at the bottom of the barrel. You understand? So what they say about those who can care less, the atheists and all that. Those that worship false gods. And, you feel me? What they say about Donald Trump, arrogant ass? Like, come on now. Donald Trump is a billionaire. Arrogance. You can't tell him nothing. He cussed the media out like, yeah, whatever. I'm doing what I want to do. It'd be funny to me, boy. I laugh at the orange pervert. I ain't gonna lie to you. Funny. Very funny. You know, he's a little pervert. You know, they had that tape with him. He was grabbing wolf jaws and shaking Tic Tacs. You know what I'm saying? I see a cute woman. I just get to shake him a Tic Tacs and reaching where I ain't supposed to be reaching. That's your president. Donald Trump. That's his real name, Trump. Yeah. Come on, Hebrew. Yeah, Trump. D-R-U-M-P-F. Look it up. Read down to verse 6, and we're going to jump down to 18. Now, what does it say?
The earth also is defiled under the inhabitants thereof, because they have transgressed the law.
Come on.
Changed the ordinance.
Hold on, did what?
Changed the ordinance.
So, whenever you hear your preacher telling you you ain't got to keep the commands of the Most High, that's changed. He's teaching you about defilement. Changing the ordinances of the Most High. But you put your seatbelt on riding through her. Let's read it, bro.
Broken the everlasting covenant.
Oh, man.
Therefore, have the curses devoured the earth.
The curse has devoured the earth because of this. That's why you're going to see more and more. Now, trip up this. With that solar eclipse coming, there's a hurricane forming right off the East Coast right now. Right? So it's supposed to be a hurricane making landfall right as soon as that solar eclipse hit. It's supposed to be a hurricane sweeping through the East Coast. Most High angry. You feel me? Come on, Hebrew.
Therefore have the curse devoured the earth.
Yeah.
And they that dwell therein are desolate. Therefore the inhabitants of the earth are burned. A few men.
There's only a few men left. You see that? Judgment is coming. Jump down to verse 18. Read it on out. What does it say?
It shall come to pass that he who fled from the noise of the fear shall fall into the pit.
So ain't no running, no salvation location. It ain't like you can move to some secret fancy resort and just wait the tribulation out. Nah. This gonna be front door, front and center, action packed. You're gonna have to deal with this. So what ought you to do? Save your money? Like what are you supposed to be doing? Getting yourself right, get spiritually right with the Most High. Because those that abide in his shadow, under his shadow, he protects. See what I'm saying? And the best way to abide in the secret place of the Most High is to be obedient to what he's doing. What he's saying, should I say. Just be obedient. You feel me? And the Most High can spare you and protect you. That's what it all comes down. Everybody talking about getting prepared. Doomsday preppers.
Yeah.
I got 500 pounds of beans and man, look, man, let my peoples get word on where that food is. They coming for it. What are you talking about? Niggas get hungry, it's over. What you mean? They coming for that. You ought to be storing your treasures in heaven. And you do that by being obedient to the Most High. You understand? And we're going to need his spirit in that hour. Look, move this way. You know what I'm saying? Go over here. That very spirit that always run through your mind, say, pick up the phone and call your mom. Right. And you do it. Well, I'm just thinking about you. Like he give it to us to put it into practice all the time. A lot of time we put on the back burner. I ain't even pick the phone. I'm cold. You feel me? I'm gonna help that old lady right there, man. You feel me? Do that. You never know what you could be doing. But look, you're practicing taking heed to the spirit of the Most High. If it's righteousness and you get an inclination to do righteous, that's the Lord telling you to do. So you put that into practice daily. When something righteous comes through your mind and is within your power to do it, do it. That way, when the tribulation comes and the cell phones ain't working, and Facebook ain't working, and Instagram ain't working, and Snapchat ain't working, you riding right off the spirit. You look up, we running right into each other like, bro, what's good? Bro, come on in, it's all good, That's how we're going to have to be. And he give it to you to practice right now. All right, come on, Hebrew, what it say?
He that cometh up out of the midst of the pit shall be taken in the snare.
Beautiful, come on.
For the windows from on high are open.
The windows from on high are open. That sounds like during the flood of Noah. Come on, Hebrew.
And the fountains of the earth do shake.
Yeah, so that if the foundations of the earth are shaking, those earthquakes. They talk about in Revelations a worldwide earthquake that's coming. Worldwide. Ooh-wee. Ooh-wee. Come on, Hebrew.
The earth is utterly broken down.
The earth is what?
Utterly broken down.
Wow.
The earth is clean dissolved. The earth is moved exceedingly. The earth shall reel to and fro like a drunk.
You know how a drunk man stagger? That's how the earth gonna get rocked. It's a worldwide earthquake coming. Everybody gonna feel it. You feel me? Worldwide. Earth gonna be staggering to and fro like this, like a drunk man staggering. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, if it's worldwide, you already know that's gonna frighten everything breathing oxygen. Yeah, you ain't got. If you down with the Most High, there's nothing to be scared of. Yeah. We was warned these days was coming. That means we closer to the kingdom of the Most High. You feel me? Ain't nothing to be scared of. Yeah. But see, that's what I'm saying. If the times is coming, it's gonna force us together. You're gonna be thankful you run across a brother or sister, believing brother and sister in that hour. Like, hey, what up, sheep, bro? Yeah, we up here good. They going up there, bro. Got shotguns, AK, we good. Come on up in here. You feel me? Everybody in there in the spirit, praying. You know what I'm saying? Fasting, you dig? Petitioning the Most High, what we do next. You know what I'm saying? Get up and move in. Let's go. That's how it's going to have to be. All right, come on, Hebrew.
And shall be removed like a cottage, and the transgression thereof shall be heavy upon it. It shall fall and not rise again.
You see that? The earth, right? Drop there. Go to Jeremiah 25 for me. Jeremiah 25. Jeremiah 25. I think it's 30 through 33. We got a few more just to hit about what's going on. That's about what they would call natural disasters. In Matthew 24, the Messiah talk about earthquakes in diverse places. Y'all type in, when y'all get a chance, U.S. Geological Survey. U.S. Geological Survey, and you can research the amount of earthquakes that happen every day. It'll blow your mind.
Yeah, you can see on the internet.
Yeah, U.S. Geological Survey. Jeremiah 25, I believe it's 30 through 33. I believe it is.
Therefore,
You're going to see more and more. You're going to see more and more of this stuff. Not only the nations rising and going to war, and America on the brink of civil war, at the same time, you're going to be seeing what they call natural disasters. But they not sent by Mother Nature. Ain't no such thing as a woman, some mystery woman in the middle of the woods eating butter sandwiches. It's not happening. It's the Most High that sendeth the plagues. All right? Jeremiah 25, I believe it is 30. Go around verse 30.
Jeremiah 25, verse 30. Therefore, prophesy thou against them all these words, and say unto them, the Most High shall roar from on high, utter his voice from his holy habitation.
Yeah, Most High get down. The Most High is not some chump that you just worship at your own convenience. Most High gets down. When he get down, when he open up, it's a wrap. I'm telling you, this is the most exciting time to be living in. I'll just be sitting back laughing like, oh yeah, hallelujah. That's what I'm talking about. Get him, Most High. Come on, let's read. Come on.
He shall mightily roar upon his habitation.
That's right.
He shall give a shout as they that tread the grapes against all the inhabitants of the earth.
No, some of the inhabitants.
All the inhabitants of the earth.
Yeah, come on.
And noise shall come, even the ends of the earth. For the Most High has a controversy with the nation.
Now, hold on, Most High got a who?
Controversy with the nation.
What controversy mean? That David, that's your name in Hebrew. Dawid. What controversy mean in Hebrew? Like say you had controversy with somebody. Yeah, so you know, basically, yeah, I got a problem. Yeah, I got a problem with the nations. That's what the Most High is saying. Because always trip off what they call context clues, meaning you can read about what's going on to get your definition. Like if he's roaring from on high and he's giving his voice from his holy habitation, do it sound like he's exchanging pleasant niceties? Like, hello guys, diddly do neighbors. If he yelling and shouting, that means he angry. That means he got static. He got a problem with what's going on.
Key word is roar.
Yeah. All right, come on, Hebrew.
Read that verse again, verse 30. Therefore prophesy thou against them all these words, and say unto them, the Most High shall roar from on high, and utter his voice from the holy habitation. He shall mightily roar upon the habitation. He shall give a shout, as they that tread the grapes against all the inhabitants of the earth. A noise shall come from the ends of the earth. For the Most High has controversy with the nation.
Yeah.
He will plead, which means judge.
I don't know, he will what?
Plead in Hebrew means judge.
There's mishpat. So when it says the Most High shall plead with the nations, pleading don't mean like begging.
Please get it right.
Like, come on, guys.
Can you get it together now?
Serve me. Serve me, please. Come on.
I'm a good guy.
No, when you look the word plead up, it's the word mishpat. It means judgment. So it said the Most High gonna judge the nations. All right, come on, Hebrew.
And he will plead or judge with all flesh.
Ooh.
He will give them that are wicked to the sword.
To the who?
To the sword.
To the sword. He say those that are wicked gonna get the sword of God. Huh? He will plead with all flesh. He's gonna judge all flesh. He gonna give those that are wicked to the sword. Yeah, that's the God of that Bible right there. That's the Most High you serve. All right, come on, Hebrew.
Thus said the Most High of hosts, behold, evil shall go forth from the nation to nation.
Evil shall go forth from who?
Nation to nation.
Now trip off this. The root word for nationality is nation. Right? So when you talking about when the Messiah say nation gonna rise against nation, Jeremiah saying the same thing. Evil shall go forth from nation to nation. Right? Bottom line is you a different race or nationality or nation than your oppressor. We not the same people. You understand? So notice he's saying what's gonna go forth from nation to nation? Say it again.
Evil shall go forth.
Yeah.
From nation to nation.
Uh-huh.
And a great whirlwind shall be raised up from the coast of the earth.
You see that? The Most High is not playing no in a great whirlwind, and you talking about coasts. You talking about tsunamis, hurricanes, all that. What verse is that?
Verse 22. 32.
Okay, read down 33.
Verse 33. And the slain of the Lord shall be at that day from one end of the earth,
Woo.
even to the other end of the earth.
You see what he said? The Most High has the biggest body count on record. You don't know nobody that dropped more souls than the Most High. Last time he destroyed the earth, y'all, he spared 8 people and a few animals. Everybody else got put down. So he ain't got no problem with wiping this thing out, sparing a remnant. You feel me? And saving a few for eternity. He ain't got no problem with that. He did it before. Now, he did it with water last time. The next element is going to be fire. Next element is going to be fire. And with hundreds of thousands of nuclear weapons, you feel me? Everybody pointing them at each other, button going to get hit one day. It's just going to be what it is. And if you survive, it's going to be like the Book of Eli around this deal. Remember Book of Eli with Denzel Washington, that movie? Y'all seen that? The Book of Eli? Well, watch that when you get a chance, and you'll see what the land looked like after nuclear war and fell out. All right, come. You say, what would you say, bro? Oh, yeah, it sure was. It sure was. Sure was. You done with that 33?
They shall not be lamented, and he will be cried over. Neither gathered nor buried. They shall be dung upon the ground.
You know what dung is? Dunga.
They should be stinking piles of shit.
Bobo. Not Bobo when you're tripping. Yeah. She might think I'm talking about
her. Stinking boo-boos.
Yeah. Let's do Isaiah 65. Isaiah 65, 15 through 17. Isaiah 65, 15 through 17. Judgment is coming. Eliezer, you read that Hosea chapter 4 for me? We're going to Isaiah 65 next. And then hold on deck, Hosea 4, 1 through 6. We're going to Isaiah the 65th chapter next. Isaiah 65, 15 through 17. She ain't heard our songs. Tamina be sleep on us. She don't be listening to our music. Man, do I make music? I make warrior mentals, man. I'm not a rapper. I make warrior mentals, man. I got some music on the laptop. Hold on, on the laptop.
You said Isaiah
65, verse 15 through 17. No, Isaiah 66, my bad. Verse 15 through 17. Please forgive me.
15 through 17.
Yeah, Isaiah 66. I misfired on that one. Please forgive me.
Isaiah 66, verse 15. For behold, the Lord will come with fire.
Hold on. Twin, y'all there? Everybody cool? Huh? All right, cool. Okay, go ahead, Hebrew.
For behold, the Lord will come with fire, and with his chariots like a whirlwind.
Now, question. Hold on. Has this happened yet? That's the first thing. Like, look, this is the scripture you go to chop them pig meat eating pastors. Verse 17 gonna kill it. If this event ain't happened yet, why does verse 17 say what it say? Go ahead, Hebrew.
For behold, the Lord will come with fire, and with his chariots like a whirlwind, to render his anger with fury, and rebuke with flames of fire. For by fire and by his sword will the Lord flee with all flesh, and the slain of the Lord shall be many.
We just read it in Jeremiah 25, from one end of the earth to the next. The slain of the Most High gonna be, when the Most High finish opening up on all the wicked, it's gonna be the largest body count you've never seen. Yeah, you already know. You know it's judgment coming behind it. Go ahead, sis. Go ahead. Sit back, Joe. Hold on. Christ got a rulership coming for 1,000 years. You feel me? Then the enemy, he gonna lock the enemy up for 1,000 years, give rulership to the Messiah and his righteous elect. And after 1,000 years, the devil let back out for a short season, gather his army to the final battle, which is Armageddon. The devil gonna be locked down for 1,000 years. You feel me? That time ain't happened yet, of course. You feel me? But that's Revelation 20 we talk about. It's Revelation 20 verses like 4 through 7, something like that. They go into the first resurrection. All right, around verse 4, it go into those who are martyred, killed for this testimony right here. Feel me? They make the first resurrection. Resurrection is like you waking up out of your sleep every morning. You get eternity though on the other end because you laid your life down for the truth. You see what I'm saying? Those who are down with the Most High get 1,000-year rulership on this earth in their spiritual bodies. You understand? In eternity with the Messiah for 1,000 years. During that period, the enemy is locked down. You feel me? And then after that, for the final battle, he's let loose one last time. You understand? To gather his army together. They're gonna try to come at us. The Most High gonna rain fire out of heaven and wipe them out the annals of world history. You understand? And wait for it. Now, here comes judgment behind it. You understand? Because nothing escapes judgment. Even though your flesh may die or whatever, you understand? Your soul has to be accounted for. Yeah. Yeah. But Satan gonna be locked down. Satan gets locked down for them 1,000 years while the Messiah is ruling. The first resurrection. He's let out right after that. You understand? Armageddon is the last war. We on the brink of World War III.
No.
Not Armageddon. We on the brink of World War III. No. Day of the Lord starts when the Messiah returns. Like one day with the Lord is 1,000 years. His rulership is for 1,000 years. Yeah. It's too different. Like people think we on the brink of Armageddon. No, World War III is we on the brink of nuclear war. You understand? And all this is leading up to his rulership that's coming. And then after his 1,000-year rulership, after we rule for 1,000 years, then the final war coming.
So is that tribulation?
No, that's after our tribulation. Now we face tribulation now.
Okay.
That we leading up to that. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
We leading up to that. We on the brink of all that tribulation right now. Well, we're gonna be ruling this earth. Subduing the earth. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we will be ruling the earth. You understand? Ruling the earth. Christ's kingdom, rulership. Other nations gonna be having to get down, serve. Yeah. Rulership is what we got coming. You know what I'm saying? Immortal bodies. You know what I'm saying? We back to the same flesh that Adam and Eve had before they fell. Eternity.
But we still get judged after.
Nah, well, you make the first cut, you in. You make the first cut, you already in. There's a resurrection after that, the judgment. But you know your exes got to outweigh your O's, man. If you ain't found in the book of life after that, you feel me? Then yeah. So that's why it's important. Like a lot of brothers and sisters dedicate their life now. You feel me? Because like for most of us, I really don't see no other way out. Like, it's gonna be some type of martyrdom. Eventually, they're gonna have to come shut us up. Like, look, y'all spreading this too much. Go lock them down. You feel me? But he talked about that. He said, look, be faithful unto death. I'll give you a crown of life. The devil gonna throw y'all, some of y'all in jail. You're gonna be tempted this amount of time. Be faithful unto death, and I'll give you a crown of life.
Oh yeah.
So that's what it's gonna be. Like in a minute, all the soldiers and all that, all the soldiers, all the diehard sisters and all that, they're gonna be getting locked up. If they're gonna have to silence us shortly, we ain't gonna be able to do what we're doing too much longer because we worldwide now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So
We worldwide. But if you lay it down for that, that's look, you get a red carpet entrance into the kingdom. And as evil as most of us been all our life, that's probably about the best option.
For real.
That's probably about the best option for some of us. It's like, look, there's certain things I did in my youth and in my flesh, you understand, that I know I got an answer for. Even though I didn't repent and turned away from it or whatever, I know judgment is coming. So that's why for me, it's pedal to the floor.
Yeah, definitely.
Go all out. So when they like, look, we got to go shut him down. We got to go shut the brothers down or whatever. Then, hey, all praise. You know what I'm saying? But that's definitely coming. We ain't gonna be able to do what we do too much longer. I already know what it is. But look, the radio show we be on Sundays. Look, it's 146 countries mirroring the radio station. Man. It's only 191 countries on the planet. It's so much internet traffic coming through there because of the word that's going forth. It was over 880,000 people listening last Sunday. 880,000 people worldwide, people listening. The Queen of England be listening to us. I thought Jacob was lying. He pulled it. He said, "You think I'm lying, don't you?" He was like, "You think I'm lying, don't you? Watch this." And he got the technology on his computer where he can pull up everybody's IP address and zoom in. Right, Buckingham Palace be straight listening to the live radio show. Buckingham Palace. Look, that's the Queen of England. The Kremlin of Vladimir Putin and them over in Russia. Man, look, the Kremlin be logged on listening. Like this thing is going worldwide. It already went worldwide.
Don't think your enemy ain't never listening. We the only one that try to get along with our enemy and try to have peaceful protest.
Hello.
I'm gonna show y'all.
You just seen this week they bang.
Yeah.
I'm gonna show you how deep. I'm gonna show you how serious this is, right?
And they saying that they go so hard that they'll kill.
Yeah.
To go so hard.
I'm gonna show you how deep this go, right? It's a movie called Imperium. I just watched it. It's on fire shit. Imperium, right? It's about the FBI infiltrating a white power organization. You dig? Now look, the main, not the main cat, but the one that organized everything has a radio station, right? And the feds was telling old boy who they was prepping to go undercover. They was like, well, you know, this radio personality is very influential. He has so many listeners, you know, we were taking notice. So I'm like, well, how many listeners, right? Guess how many listeners they had? Remember what I just told you? We got 880,000 of what we got, and that's just on Sunday. All right, how many listeners do you think they had to what the FBI said we need to infiltrate them and take them down? What you think, man? I'm saying, like, look, there's this movie that I was telling about it's called Imperium. It's about the FBI infiltrating the white power organization. Now, the organizer of the whole movement he was a radio personality. He had a radio show, right? The FBI told the cat that they was prepping to infiltrate. It was like, well, look, they got a radio show they all rally behind. He's the organizer. He's the radio personality. How many listeners? I told y'all we got 880,000 mirrored in 146 countries, right? Millions, right? Mom, what you think? 20,000. 20,000. Had the FBI like, we need to infiltrate them. We got over 880,000 people listening, which is in the millions because that's only one IP address. Like say you log onto the radio station, this computer right here, but all us in here listening. It don't log all us listening. It only log the IP address. So there's over 880,000 IP addresses listening every Sunday. Now think about how many heads in each room listening. Millions, right? Look, it only took 20,000 listeners to that radio station to make the FBI infiltrate their organization. Oh, they beyond listening to us. You feel me? I be looking at the friend requests I get on Facebook. All type of Slovakian flatback whores. I'm like, I'm deleting her. What is her? Man. hey, it was a woman sent me, you know what it is, because you ain't got no mutual friends or nothing, right? That's true about it. It was a woman sent me something today. Her name was Petra Rothschild. Petra Rothschild, like the Rothschild banking family. I'm like, I'm deleting. I'm showing my woman as it's coming through. Like, man, look at all these white skanks trying to, you know what I'm saying, send me friend requests. It'd be some sisters too at times. You know what I'm saying? And they look, no mutual friends, no nothing.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I'm talking about, I've been getting them back to back since we got back from my little thing we did. You feel me? And then look, within the hour, I get about 8 of them come in. I delete all of them. Next hour, another 8. What is y'all on? The fans watching, you know what I'm saying? Trying to see if I'm on some secret lust.
Yeah.
You feel me? You gotta be on it. You gotta be on it in this hour.
Sorry, we don't do Gentiles. Thank you very much.
Isaiah 60. What else to say?
17. Isaiah 66, 17.
Now remember, he said he gonna give them that are wicked to the sword, right? He coming with fire. He coming with his fire and his chariots, right?
Right.
I trip out this verse 17. What it say?
They that sanctify themselves and purify themselves in the garden behind one tree in the midst, eating swine flesh.
Eating what?
Swine flesh. And the abomination and the mouse shall be consumed together, said the Lord.
Well, if you caught eating on that swine and that abomination in that day,
that Lord cracked the sky.
Yeah, judgment, you're gonna be consumed. You're gonna be destroyed. Now look, being that ain't happened yet, sometimes they say that's Old Testament, but that's a prophecy in the Old Testament that has not happened. You see what I'm saying? He say flat out.
They gotta go to history to show, hey, break out the book.
Yeah.
So
They're gonna be consumed or put down for that.
But it says swine flesh and the abomination. So don't get caught with your shrimp, don't get caught with your crab, meat, and lobster.
And the abomination. And the mouse. So
how you find out what all those abominations? You go to the dietary law, Deuteronomy 14, and see what are considered abominations.
All meat ain't food. All meat ain't food. I just got a few more scriptures so we can get up out of here. Do the Need. Right at Matthew 4. Right at Matthew 24. What you trying to look at yourself for a joke?
He's been in that camera, bro.
Matthew 24. I need like 1 through like 13 or something like that. And then the Apocrypha. Hosea, that's what I was looking for. Eliezer, grab Hosea for me. Just hold it. Hosea 4, 1 through 6. I need Matthew 24, 1 through 13. I need the Apocrypha, 2nd Ezra 16, 39 on down to like showing you us how to what mindset we need to be in, 39 down to like 49. And we can get about it. Nah, man, man your post, soldier. What are you doing? Man your post, man. You tripping. Yeah, come on, you ready to go home. And we don't retire, yo. Spartans, what is your occupation? Yo. I might watch that when I get home. Yeah. 300.
You said
16, 39. We're gonna read 39 to like 49 on that one.
Read that too.
So look, you got the Hosea, you got the Matthew.
I got those.
Okay, read that Hosea 4, 1 through 6 real quick. We got a few more scripts. We're gonna get up out of here. That's my movie though. He told him, he said, you know, I brought more men. I got it right here. I read out of this.
Hosea what?
Hosea 4, 1 through 6. Now trip off the movie 300, right? Oh boy, when they went to war, he said, Leonidas, I have more men than you. right? So he looked at him. He's like, "What's your occupation?" Well, I'm a blacksmith. What's your occupation? I'm an artist. He asked somebody else what they. I'm a locksmith. He turned to his boys and say, "Spartans, what is your occupation?" They all was like, "Yo, ooh, right?" He turned to old boy, "I brought more soldiers." Yeah, you brought all these men, but I got soldiers. That's what I'm talking about, man. You feel me?
Yeah, man, why can't be a blind guy that goes back to the hotel?
That what you want to be?
No.
Yeah, right. You trying to retire early, huh?
That's what you want to be.
I was there for it, yeah.
Started 1.
No, yeah, 1 through 6.
Hear the words of the Lord, ye children of Israel, for the Lord have a controversy with the inhabitants of the land, because there is no truth, no mercy, nor knowledge of God in the land.
Dawid, what is controversial? He has a problem. And notice he said Israel. That's who you are, y'all Israelites. All right, so he's saying, look, hear this word, because your God is angry at you. He got a problem with the inhabitants of the land. Now remember, how you act directly affects the land that you reside on. No good in setting the Negro free if where he get to where he going, he's going to be immoral and act against his God. That kingdom would fall tomorrow. No good in land if you ain't got no commandments of the Most High to govern you. All right, what else to say? Notice he says no truth, right?
No truth.
No truth.
No mercy, nor knowledge of God in the land.
Yeah, come on.
By swearing and lying and killing and stealing and committing adultery.
Hey, hold on. Well, read that again slowly, brother. Say what?
By swearing and lying and killing and stealing and committing adultery, they break out and blood touches blood. So
what's happening here, Dawid? You're stealing, killing. See what's happening? They're committing crimes against the Most High.
Committing sin.
Sin, which is law breaking. Good job, is. Come on.
Therefore shall the land mourn, and everyone that dwelleth therein shall languish with the beasts of the field, and with the fowls of the heaven.
Yeah.
Ye the fish of the sea also shall be taken away.
Now y'all do animal kills within the past 3 years. Y'all remember a couple years ago, all them animals out the sea was washing up on all the shores.
Yep.
Birds was falling out the sky. You feel me? Fish was washing up on the shore. Rivers was turning blood red. Another river just turned blood red a couple weeks ago. You understand? Like, that's where we at with this thing, man. And it's all because of iniquity. It's all because mankind, including God's people, first and foremost, next into being obedient to their God. So this is a direct reflection and correlation of you not doing what you're supposed to do because you done went off. That's what Earth wants. What else to say, Hebrew?
Yet let no man strive nor reprove another, for thy people are as they that strive with their priests. Therefore shalt thou fall in the day, and the prophet also shall fall with thee in the night, and I will destroy thy mother.
Oh, y'all hear? Hold on. He said he gonna destroy who? I'm gonna destroy your mama for that. Y'all see that right there? So when the Most High brings, when the Most High brings judgment, nobody's exempt. You can't be like, but hold on, Most High, I'm a girl, I'm a woman. Nah, he ain't. Look, man, when the Most High enters into judgment, it is what it is. Come on, Hebrew.
My people are destroyed for the lack of knowledge. Because they have.
Hold on. He said lack of knowledge, right? You talking about college earlier, right? Going to school and all that. Based on what we've learned, you think that means a lack of college credits? Lack of what kind of knowledge? Yeah. Basically, the knowledge of the Most High, which is right, spiritual knowledge. Right? He said, my people are destroyed for lack of knowledge. They ain't got nothing to do with going to do with getting your PhD. Not telling you don't strive, be the best you can. Never saying that. I'm saying it's people that's it's plenty of PhD people that have PhDs gonna be in the lake of fire. So that ain't the knowledge he's talking about. Feel me? He's talking about the knowledge of him. You understand? Which is that spiritual knowledge you're talking about. Plenty of people that made it or were successful in this life that will be rejected by the Most High in that day. All right, come on, Hebrew. What it say?
My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge.
Yeah.
Because thou hast rejected knowledge. I will also reject thee. There shall be no priest. There shall be no priest to thee. Seeing thou hast forgotten the law of thy God, I will also forget thy children.
You hear what he said? He said, I'm going to forget your children since you forgot me. We want the Most High to remember our children, not forget them. You feel me? And you see why? Because we forgot his law. And today the preacher tell you so quick, commandments. He got all swine in his jaw talking about you ain't got to keep no commandments. You ain't saved from the lake of fire. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Can't say that we all still dying. What are you saved from? All right, you done with that verse 6? All right, that's it for that Hebrew. I need this second Ezra real quick. Second Ezra, read this for me. You got it on your phone? No, let him read. 39. 39 to here, let me see. 39 to like 50. Let me see. I have it right there. Going. 39 to 54.
Okay.
Second Ezra 16, 39 to 54. And y'all read Matthew 24, 1 through 13 when y'all get a chance. All right? 24, 1 through 13. That's about the last days and the beginning of sorrow. He say, look, this is just the beginning. You start seeing all this stuff, like all the stuff going down in Virginia, it's just the beginning. We ain't seen nothing yet. Most High's about to open up on everybody.
What was the first state that was used to bring the mass conference to play? What state was used for the mass conference to play?
Virginia.
Ain't that right?
Yeah. That's where all this stuff going on right now. Virginia.
Okay.
That's me. All right, so let's finish this off. A few more verses. This is Second Ezra, and then we're going to get up out of here. Second Ezra 16, 39 through 54. And look, Mina, this is for you right here about mindset. What's Sister Mina? Right here. Hey, we got this right here. This one specifically was for you. About the second Ezra you're going to read. This is about being prepared. You know what I'm saying? Spiritually. Go ahead. All right, Shalom. Be safe.
Shalom.
Be safe. All right, too. All right, twin. Y'all be safe. All right, y'all be safe. Y'all willing next time. You cool? Your eyes? Burning? You can't see? Oh, man. You good enough to drive, ain't you, bro? You can drive?
It's cord big enough. Cord's big enough.
Right.
Right. I have to take you home, boy. All right, come on. Second Ezra 16, 39.
Even so shall not the plagues be slack.
You in 38 or 39? 39. Hit 38 for me. My bad.
As when it, verse 38.
Sit up. Come on. There, 38.
Oh. As when a woman with child in the 9th month, bringing forth her son, with 2 or 3 hours of her birth, great pains compass her womb.
The plagues draw nigh. 37. You're right. Go ahead. What is that? 37. Yeah, about the plagues. We read down to 54. We're going to close on now.
Behold,
yeah, come on.
Behold, the plagues draw nigh, and are not slack, as a woman with child in the 9th month brings forth her son, with 2 and 3 hours of her birth, great pains compass her womb, which pains when the child cometh forth, they slack not a moment. Even so shall not the plagues be slack to come upon the earth, and the world shall mourn, and the sorrow shall come upon it on every side. Oh my people, oh my people.
Oh who?
Oh my people.
Come on.
Hear my word. Make you ready to the battle. And in those two evils be even as pilgrims upon the earth.
Be who?
As pilgrims.
He told my people, he said his people get ready for battle. And when you see all these evils, be as a pilgrim, meaning don't be comfortable where you at. Be ready to move around. Hey, you might have to relocate or something. Be ready to move around. Don't get complacent. Don't become a sitting duck. This thing can blow at any moment. So he's telling the people, you first and always, it's always spiritually first, man. Get ready, man. If you seeing all this happening, what you doing, playing with your thumbs? Just sitting still, ain't nothing cracking. No, look, in spirit, you gonna be like, look, the Most High gave me the word to move now. I'm out of here. Most High told me, hey, look, no, I'm gone. I ain't batting the eye, nothing. I got work to do.
And you don't be getting too much resistance. You gotta understand the things that hit the world. So they are already confounded with all that going on. You know what I'm saying? And key words, he using like possessive like nouns to call it.
Yeah.
My people.
Ooh.
You know what I'm saying?
Not
so
all people. My people. Yeah.
He's dealing with them. This book is nation oriented.
Right.
So,
that's a good point. Go ahead.
41.
Yeah.
He that selleth, let him be as he that fleeth away.
You hear what he said? He said if you selling something so you can get up out of there. All right, go ahead.
He that buyeth as one that will lose.
You buying something, but you ain't got your stock in it. You can lose that tomorrow. Yep. You bought something, you feel me? Tomorrow you could lose it. That's your mindset. Your mindset ain't stuck on I'm trying to paint the walls in a burning house. Right. You're like, no, the house on fire, I'm gonna have to get up out of here. All right, come on, Hebrew.
He that occupies merchandise, as he that has no profit by it.
So you got all this stuff. I know a few brothers that got a whole bunch of merchandise, and they know they've been stacking stuff for years, right? But he like, look, if you got merchandise, your whole mindset supposed to be, I ain't gonna have no profit by none of this. But why though? Somebody say that's a bad mindset to be in. Well, not if you know the house on fire. We finna have to get up out of here. Anyway. All right, come on, Hebrew.
43.
Yeah.
He that soweth, as if he should reap.
He that soweth what?
As if he should not reap.
That shall not reap. Don't you plant seeds in hope of what?
To reap
your crops. He's saying, look, if you plant seeds, be in the spirit of, I probably ain't gonna even reap what I planted.
Because you still in the mindset of staying.
Yeah. Get ready to move.
These pilgrims out here, when these flags drop, and I call you, get moving.
Come on, Hebrew.
So also he that planteth the vineyard, as he that shall not gather the grapes.
Come on.
They that marry, as they should get no children.
Look at that. He's like, look, you get married in these last days, be as though you ain't gonna get children. See the mindset he telling us to be in? Total opposite of what they tell you to be in today.
The American dream.
He like, look, later for the American dream. Later for all that, you need to be in the mindset of, look, these are the last days, it's time to lock and load and get up out of here, man.
Yeah, still be righteous, don't go whoring, married, just, get a mindset, you might not want to get no children.
With an idle mind.
Yeah. Yeah, you may not get no children behind your union that you have. You feel me? Come on, Hebrew.
And therefore, they that labor in vain.
Look at you bragging on your job, I've been working 30 years. Huh? He said, look, in those days that's laboring, that's working so hard, you working in vain. You just, look, you're laboring just to feed your mouth. You didn't come out your mother's womb a carpenter. You came out a son of God. Huh? That's just the truth. So he said, even whatever you doing to feed your family, that's just what it is. You feel me? You labor in vain in them days. Why though? Come on.
For the strangers shall reap their fruit.
Hold on. Strangers shall reap the very fruits from the seeds that you planted. You see that? New World Order on the books, they got executive orders to take everything you think you own. That little house I don't rent, I'm paying mortgage, brother. But then you don't own the land.
Right.
They coming to grab that too.
Exactly.
Right.
Even if you own the land, they coming to grab that. Because you still gotta pay taxes. Come on, Hebrew.
And spoil their goods, overthrow their house,
Wow.
take their children captive,
Ah.
for in captivity and famine shall they get you.
Yeah. Yeah. Come on.
And they that occupy their merchandise with robbery, the more they deck their cities, their houses, their possessions, and their own person,
Yeah.
the more will I angry with them for their
The
sin.
more I'm gonna be angry with them. So if you in that type of spirit in these days, the Lord gonna be angry with you. Talking about some decks or halls. You feel me? Follow la 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 la. Yeah, ain't spirit. You ain't supposed to be in none of that spirit. You supposed to be in the spirit like, look, it is what it is. You dig? The plagues are hitting earth. If the Most High give me that word, give me that call, I'm moving. I got things to do. All right, come on, Hebrew.
Like as a whore envieth a right, honest, and virtuous woman,
Wow.
so shall the righteous hate me. When she thinketh herself, and shall accuse her to her face, when he cometh, that shall defend him, that diligently searcheth out every sin upon the earth.
They said the Most High gonna diligently search out every crime that everybody did on the earth. That's how much righteousness is gonna hate iniquity. Like a virtuous woman hates a whore. He compared. Look, that's his talk. Right. He compared that. Right. All right, come on, Hebrew.
51.
Yeah.
And therefore, be ye not like thereunto, nor to the works thereof.
So he's telling you, his people, don't be like them, nor after their works. All right, come on.
For yet a little, and iniquity shall be taken away out of the earth.
Dude.
And righteous shall reign among you.
That's right. Iniquity gonna be put down shortly. All right, come on.
Let not the sinner say that he has not sinned. God shall burn coals of fire upon his head.
You did? So that a lot of our folks believe in that spirit, especially in them churches. I don't sin. Boy, I repented 30 years ago. They don't be in that spirit like you ain't never did that against the Most High. The Most High gonna rain down fiery coals on you. Right? We all done fell short of his glory. Stop acting like you just holier than thou. All right, come on, Hebrew.
For God shall burn coals of fire upon his head, which said before the Lord God and his glory, I have not seen. Behold, the Lord knoweth all the works of men, their imagination, their thoughts, and their hearts, which spake but the words, let the earth be made, and it was made. Let the heaven be made, and it was created. In his word were the stars made, and he knoweth the number of them.
Here, jump down to the last 4 verses of that. We're in last 4 verses.
75.
74.
74. Hear, O ye my beloved, said the Lord, behold, the days of trouble are at hand.
The days of trouble are at hand. Come on.
But I will deliver you from the same.
See, look, the days of trouble, but I got you. If you doing what you supposed to do, the Most High got us, man. You understand? Let's read, Hebrew.
Be ye not afraid, neither doubt, for the Most High is your God.
You hear that, man? He say, be not afraid, neither doubt. Most High is our guide. He got us. All you gotta do is check his record. He ain't never forsook those who's down with. All right, come on. Yeah.
And the guy,
check his background, his rap sheet. Yeah. Come on, Hebrew.
And the guide of them who keep my commandments.
I'm the guide and God of them that keep my commandments. That's why it's so important to know the commandments. I'm down. I'm guiding those that got my commands. You ain't got the commands, you're gonna be took down. Period. Most High ain't gonna be with you. All right, come on, Hebrew.
And precept, says the Most High power. Let not your sins weigh you down.
Y'all hear that? Don't let your crimes against God weigh you down. Let go of them. Turn back. Start doing what's right. Come on, Hebrew.
And let not your iniquities lift up themselves.
Mm.
Woe be unto them that are bound with their sins.
Woe be unto them that are what?
Bound
Wow.
with their sins.
Bound in transgression. Come on.
And covered with their iniquities, like as a field is covered over with bushes, and a path thereof covered with thorns, and no man may travel through it. 78. It is left undressed and is cast into the fire to be consumed therewith.
See that? That's the end, and that's the end game of what's coming. Look at Boo Boo trying to lift something.
Oh,
and don't hurt yourself.
you about to boo yourself when you doing that.
Look, with that being said, all praises, glory, and honor to the Most High, the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Honor and glory of his only begotten beloved Son of the barbershop shop session. You know, look, she like, look, y'all, you know, ain't got to go home, but you got to get up out of here. And it's all good. You know what I'm saying? I want to thank y'all always, you know what I'm saying, let us come on through, do your thing. So shout out to, you know what I'm saying, the owners of this, Ursh and them, Bobo, you know, Sister Mina in this deal. And y'all willing we are able to congregate another time this week, we did, and chop it up some more. The YouTube family, y'all praises, shalom, y'all stay focused. May the Most High guide your hands. Shalom.